Getting you back to what you love. We are Optimum Rehab. For over a decade, Dr. Tony Egeman has provided physical therapy services for the people of Wahpeton, Breckenridge.
Your business depends on technology. Digital Guru provides professional IT solutions you can trust to keep it moving forward. From redesigning existing systems to brand new builds, we offer your business managed IT services, including backups, cybersecurity, cloud services, remote desk support, and more. And don't forget, we also provide audio, video, security camera, and door access control installation. Focus on what you do best and leave the technology to the professionals. Contact Digital Guru today.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Then and down the road. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents.
Local insurance team ready to serve you. American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates. Providing home, auto, life, farm, and business insurance. As residents of your community, they understand how important it is to be there for you, their trusted friends and neighbors. Together, they're building strong partnerships that help everyone succeed. American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates, a proud supporter of high school athletics.
And we hope to see you at American Family Insurance, Miller Associates.
OSPTI offers pediatric physical, occupational, and speech therapy. We work with children of all ages that have a variety of conditions that may limit or delay their functional activities. Through therapeutic play, our goal is to help each child participate alongside their peers to their full potential.
No matter the time of year, there's never a bad time to get your ride sparkling at All Seasons Car Wash. Your ride deserves to shine all year round. We'll see you at All Seasons Car Wash.
At Interstate Engineering, our business is about connections. We connect people to water, communities to counties, and counties to the rest of the world. Our work connects main streets to interstates, and yesterday with the potential of tomorrow. With over 40 years of connecting, our experience and expertise are thanks to the clients we have earned, the trust we have built, and the connections we have made. Interstate Engineering, the professionals you need, the people you trust.
Farmers, be ready this planting season by contacting Yield Advantage for all your seed and planting equipment needs. They carry high-quality products from Precision Planting, Intelligent Ag, Copperhead Ag, Outback Wraps, Ware Parts LLC, Midwest Seed Genetics, and more. Yield Advantage can help your planter from basic service parts to liquid fertilizer setups. All of the latest technology and often significantly less than buying a new planter. Be ready to hit the field by contacting Yield Advantage, 218-517-7878, or online at yield-advantage.com.
Johnson with the home run, just about to straight away center field.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Three Borders Sports Network. Welcome also to those of you watching on Red River Communications Cable Channel 28, our own specially dedicated channel to any live events that we do here. Welcome again to Three Borders Sports Network. You're looking live at Homecoming 2023 here. The Wahpeton Huskies are hosting the Valley City Highliners. Welcome again, everybody. My name is Joe Schreiner. I got Brian Watson pushing buttons, and he's producing tonight. And Brian, welcome again.
How we doing, Joe?
We're ready for Homecoming.
I think we are. I think it's going to be a good one, too.
Pep Band is here, and the stands are filling in, and a nice crowd here tonight, and even a well-represented Valley City crowd here tonight. Some blue down off to our left here. So it's going to be an interesting night here. Here we go again. It's Class 2A football for the EDC here, and that leads with Fargo North at the top. Valley City sitting at 2-0 with their 2 wins coming against Devils Lake and West Fargo Horace. They've defeated West Fargo Horace 14-13. And, of course, the Wahpeton Huskies lost to Horace in a close game 26-20 here that you saw on Three Borders Sports Network. The Huskies sitting at 1-3 in the EDC. And also they are 1-4 overall. Valley City, Brian, they're at 4-1, but they're receiving some votes in the EDC, or excuse me, in North Dakota 2A football.
Yeah, Valley City holding strong here in this season, and going to be a bit of a battle for the Huskies. Huskies got beat up against some of the bigger schools, playing Fargo North, playing Jamestown, and then trying to bounce back here on homecoming against the Valley City, a team that, they've been able to compete against here the last couple of years. So it'll be interesting to see what happens tonight. Valley with a pretty good run attack, something that has given the Huskies a problem in the past, and we'll see if they can contain that tonight here on homecoming.
Homecoming royalty includes McCade Picken. He is on the offensive and defensive line for the Huskies. He's the homecoming king. And the homecoming queen, one of your own, Brian, a Lady Husky, and she's also a volleyball player. That is Leah DeVries.
Yeah, we got two there. McCade's a manager for the Lady Huskies.
That's right.
So it's all Lady Huskies court, and we like to see that. So congratulations to both McCade and Leah.
Well, again, Valley City coming in here at 2-0 in the EDC A division, and also the Huskies coming in at 1-3. The other wins for Valley City, they've already beaten Turtle Mountain by the score of 40-0. Then they went out they hosted Watford City and defeated them 30-0. Then they played Devils Lake, and then Dickinson High, they lost to Dickinson 18-6. And then again last week they defeated Horace 14-13 in a close one. Next week, the Valley City Highliners travel over to Jamestown. I'm sure that's maybe it's a mini paint bucket game there as Jamestown and VCSU battle for the paint bucket. And maybe they got maybe they battle for the paint can instead of the bucket. But anyway.
I like that.
Sorry. Trying to make a fun joke there. And then next week, of course, Wahpeton will travel to Grand Forks Central next week. And both of those teams, Wahpeton and Grand Forks Central, currently at 1-2. Well, Wahpeton's 1-3, but Central's 1-2 in the EDC 2A division. So we're going to take another break, and when we come back here, we're going to have our kickoff. I forgot to mention, Brian, our pregame show was brought to you by Yield Advantage, your precision Sales and Service Center of the Southern Red River Valley. Yield Advantage, our pregame show sponsor, and we sure appreciate them doing that. All right, Brian, let's take a break, and we'll come back, and we'll finish this up, and we'll get to a national anthem and the introductions coming up next.
Every business begins with an idea. With dedication, hard work, and high-speed broadband, that idea can grow into something giant. The member organizations that form BAND are proud to support North Dakota businesses every step of the way, from the soil to the stadium. The Broadband Association of North Dakota, helping North Dakotans grow bright ideas into...
Bold Print in Wahpeton is your local provider for all of your printing and promotional needs, including custom decals, which is a great way to promote your business. Bold Print also has custom framing and unique personalized gift ideas. Don't trust your family photos to an online company. Use Bold Print for all of your custom framing and canvas printing. Give them a call today, 701-642-2188, or check them out online, useboldprint.com.
Have you ever considered chiropractic for your family? Dr. Andrea and the staff at Hornstein Family Chiropractic love to see families. With 16 years of experience seeing brand new babies, pregnant women, toddlers, teens, athletes, she cares for your family like it's her family. Join Hornstein Family Chiropractic at 715 Dakota Avenue in Wahpeton, and we will help your family grow up healthy. call 701-672-1300 for the next soonest available appointment, because at Hornstein Family Chiropractic is a family affair.
Thank you, Andy.
Condell Innovation is now hiring production technicians for a variety of shifts with opportunities to make $20 or more per hour. Work in a clean, climate-controlled facility. Second shift, 4 10-hour days, every weekend off, 3:30 p.m. to 2 a.m., and 4-crew rotation, straight days, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., or straight nights, 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. Apply in person or online at ComdellInnovation.com. Comdell Innovation of Wahpeton, an employee-owned company.
The Amanda Frederick State Farm Agency, we do our best to make insurance a little less insurance-y for you. Hi, this is Amanda, your local State Farm agent. You've probably seen our team out and about volunteering in the community, participating in local events, and just doing our all-around best to support and encourage a healthy, vibrant community. Stop into our office sometime and find out why we've been consistently voted best insurance agency in the Valley and why State Farm has been a trusted household name in insurance for 100 years. We hope to meet you soon.
All right, we're going to turn it over to our PA announcer, Noel Eckroth, for the introduction of our national anthem and starting lineups.
And stand at attention while the Wahpeton High School Pep Band, under the direction of Tammy Gerger, plays our national anthem. That's the Wahpeton High School Pep Band. Well done. Good evening, football fans, and welcome to tonight's Gridiron Classic, featuring our visitors on the scoreboard, the Valley City Highliners, and your Wahpeton Huskies. The North Dakota High School Activities Association and the Eastern Dakota Conference encourage and promote good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators. We ask that you cheer for your team and be respectful of the opponent. High school athletes commit to fair play, responsibility, and respect. We invite you to support our efforts. Minutes ago, the team captains met at midfield for the coin flip. The Wahpeton Huskies won the coin flip and elected to receive at the south end. That means it's time to meet the Valley City Highliners starting defense. Starting in the linebacker core, Caden Amon. A defensive back is Jonah Harstead. On the defensive line is Carter Borg. Another defensive back is Colton Griebel. Also in the defensive backfield is Carver Peterson. A linebacker is Connor Sewer. A defensive back is Derek Shape. At a linebacker, Will Schwer. On the defensive line is Scott Rohde. Also, a lineman, Christian Butler. And defensive lineman, Dylan Hunt. The Valley City Highliners are coached by Travis Engen. And now here they are, your starting offense for the Wahpeton Huskies. At center is number 74, McCade Picken. One of the guards is number 50, Chase Marsh. The other guard is number 57, Hunter Belke. And at one tackle, number 70, Landon Ralph. The other tackle is number 62, Big Luke Anderson. The tight end is number 21, Nick Langenwalter. The Husky wideout core includes number 10, Braden Steffens. Also at wide receiver number 13, Jackson DeVries. And at wide receiver number 7, J.D. Gomez. And at running back number 44, Trayton Mauk. The Husky quarterback is number 9, Bjorn Kubala. The Huskies are coached by Mr. Wade Gilbertson. The officials for tonight's contest are from the Tri-State Officials Association. They have been chosen for their expertise and are registered with the North Dakota High School Activities Association. Coming up next, the kickoff.
All right, we're back here. Welcome back again, everybody. And you just listened to the Miller & Associates starting lineups. Miller & Associates American Family Insurance starting lineups, offering home, life, business, and farm insurance for your needs. Miller & Associates American Family Insurance. Well, welcome again, everybody. The Huskies have elected to receive here, so they will receive the opening kickoff as Trayton Mauk goes back deep along with Jackson DeVries. And kicking off for the Valley City Highliners will be Bryson Heck, 6'3", 170-pound junior. So we're just about ready for our kickoff here. And there it goes, and it's squirreling away over there to Trayton Mauk. He'll pick it up at about the 14-yard line. Gets up across the 25, maybe across the 30, maybe to the 31. And so a return of about 15 or 16 yards there for Trayton Mauk, and it'll be 1st and 10 for the Huskies at their own 31-yard line.
Making the tackle was number 11 for the Highliners, Damian Modlin.
So Damian Modlin gets credit for the tackle on the opening kickoff for the Highliners. Trayton Mauk gets the return. It's rare that Trayton Mauk gets the return anymore, and the handoff goes over to Trayton here, but he's met at the line of scrimmage by about 4 Valley City Highliners, and probably a loss of 1 the way it looks. Big number 79 getting up there, Christian Bueller. 6'4", 285, B-Dub. That's a big boy.
He is taking up a lot of room down there.
Loss of 1. Huskies.
The Huskies quick to the huddle here. Or quick to the line, I should say, excuse me. Kubla in the back. DeVries goes in motion and sets on the right side. He'll fake the handoff to Malk and roll to the right. Gets on a little screen over to DeVries across the 30, and he fights through a tackle. Gets over to about the 32-yard line, maybe the 33, and it'll be 3rd and long for the Huskies.
Huskies start out here with a 3rd and long. Not where you want to be, but we'll see if they can pick it up here.
Again, Huskies quick to the line here. Again, no huddle offense going quick. Huskies in their black uniforms with my favorite colored numbers, the purple.
Those are easy to see, aren't they, Joe?
Oh, my goodness. Kubla drops back, fakes a pump to the left, and looks down the middle. And looked like everybody got crossed up on the intended pass there to Nick Langenwalter. He was covered up there, double coverage around the 50, but pass falls incomplete. So it'll be a punt situation here for the Huskies. 4th and long at their own 33-yard line. 4th and about 8. Scoreboard says 9, but I'll say it's 8. Back to receive is Modlin and Amon. And there's the fake. I was wondering, I was going to say it, Brian, and here comes Malk around the edge, and he gets across the 45, 50, and up to the 45 of the Highliners. I was wondering, I didn't say it out loud, but it was in my head.
Yeah, a lot of room out there to the left side, and you just got to look and see and take your pick. And I don't know if that's one where you say, okay, Trayton, we're going to see how they line up and see if we can take advantage of it and see if we can go with the fake punt. But they executed to the T there, and Malk picks up the 1st down, and Huskies are in business in Valley City territory.
Rush of about 24 yards there for Trayton, so it's trips to the right here for Kubla. 1 to the near side, Malk in the backfield. And we got a whistle stoppage of play on the slant route there by Braden Steffens, but they got a whistle stop and play before he even took off. There's be some movement on the offense. And
penalty is illegal procedure against the Huskies.
Be illegal procedure, so the Huskies will march back 5 yards, and they're still in Valley City territory here. Ball at the 47.
5-yard penalty.
We got Jack Barton on the camera, on our Digital Guru camera, and also Chad Affield down there on the Digital Guru cameras. Got 2 guys tonight. And DeVries comes over to the near side now with Steffens. Kubla in the backfield. This time he's standing in his own territory. DeVries goes in motion. And the handoff to Malk comes around the near side. Gets up ahead, maybe gets a couple of the yards back, but it's still going to be 2nd and about 12 for the Huskies. Maybe got about 3 yards on that carry. So it'll be 2nd and 12 here for the Huskies. Hunter McCall giving the hand signals on the sideline here for the Huskies. They don't go into a huddle. They just stand over and look at the coach, and he gives the signals. And we're ready for play. Langenwalter goes in motion into the slot. Kubla takes the snap, drops back, looks to the right. Screen pass over to the other side to Nick Langenwalter. Gets inside the initial 1st down marker, and he gets a gain of about 5-6 yards there. So it'll be 3rd and short here for the Huskies. Probably in 4-down territory already. So it'll be 3rd and we'll say 6. As Kubla gets everybody set. 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Malk in the backfield. Right to the left of Kubla. He'll take the snap knee high, drop back. Looks inside to Steffens, now to the other way. And the pass intended on the far side, and there's pass interference called over there, and the pass intended for J.D. Gomez at about the 20-yard line, and they're going to whistle pass interference. And it's going to be an automatic 1st down for the Huskies. So it'll be an automatic 1st down here after the penalty call.
Is pass interference against the Valley City Highliners.
So it is pass interference.
Penalty will give the Huskies another first down.
So on the first drive of the evening here, the Huskies have got a couple of first downs, one by penalty, the other on a fake punt by Trayton Malk on a rush of 24 yards. Down inside their own territory. So now it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Huskies. Ball at about the 23-yard line of the Highliners. Christian Bueller, 6'4", 285, takes up a lot of space down there. That time the snap was direct to Malk, and he gets the pass complete, but I don't think there's much of a gain there on the pass to Nick Langenwalter. So it'll be 2nd and 10.
Highliners do a good job of sniffing that one out.
Again, a direct snap there to Trayton Malk that time. One of the few times I've seen Trayton throw out of that formation.
Typically he does run out of that, but can't throw it.
Double stacked here on the near side. DeVries right behind Steffens. Now DeVries goes in motion to the right. J.D. Gomez split out wide right. Kubla going to roll to the right across the hash mark, and he's going to dump it off on the far sideline, but it's going to be out of the outreached arms of, I believe, is that DeVries? Yes.
I think that's Jackson DeVries over there.
That was DeVries.
Receiver, I believe, was Brady Steffens.
Again, as the night goes on here, folks, the lights have...
I think that was Steffens actually over there.
Was it?
Yeah.
Now Steffens comes over here to the near side, along with Nick Langenwalter. 2 to the right. Kubla, 3rd and 10. Malk in the backfield right to his right. Snap. Fakes to the left. Down goes down the middle. Pass intended and caught. Touchdown to Jackson DeVries. 23-yard touchdown pass to Jackson DeVries from Bjorn Kubala, and the Huskies are first on the board.
Kubala split the defenders there, a little post route, and just perfectly thrown. Jackson DeVries open behind the defenders there. Still had to split him on the throw. Nice touchdown there for the Huskies.
So the Huskies score first here early in the first quarter. It's 8:49 left on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. And Kyle's son, Jackson, scores that touchdown. And the kick is up, and it looks good. And I don't think that wasn't Trayton Malk, was it?
That was not Trayton. I didn't see the number. We're used to seeing Trayton back there.
Yeah, it wasn't Trayton with a left-footed kick there. It's 35. I couldn't read the number from that distance. It's Marcos Velasquez. How about that? New kicker for the Huskies. They go up 7-0 here, and we'll be right back after this commercial timeout on Three Borders Sports Network. Welcome back to Three Borders Sports Network, and Trayton Malk's going to squib this one off the near side, and it just barely gets out of bounds. Chasing that one down on the near sideline here for Valley City was Corbin Powell, and that almost stayed in bounds there for the Huskies.
Nice
for the Huskies to get on the scoreboard first here. That kick going to give the Highliners decent field position. You'd like to see that ball stay in bounds. And they're trying to take a chance, see if they can get down there and maybe recover that thing and kind of kick it into no man's land.
Right. So they'll get the ball. Valley City Highliners will get the ball at the 35-yard line. Bjorn Kubala on the year, Brian, 78 of 141. Made that one a pretty pass.
He threaded the needle there, that's for sure.
Yep. Whoops. So we're going to get a flag here on the Huskies as stepping across there a little bit too soon there was Evan Doctor. A little bit anxious for Evan.
Got him with the hard count there.
Evans had a good year at linebacker for the Huskies. Evan Doctor, a sophomore at 5'9", 150 pounds, plays a solid linebacker position.
A little anxious, wanted to get going right away.
Again, he's on the edge. And the rush back up the middle and across for a first down on a carry of about 8 yards was Caden Amon, 5'8" junior, 165 pounds, but it's Highliner first down, ball at their own 49.
Good enough for a Highliner first down.
And that's the issue with the Huskies. Can you stop that middle running attack of the Highliners?
Oh,
he's gonna be in. That's gonna be encroachment there.
I just looked down. I glanced down at my roster there, Brian, and again, it's on the Huskies.
Yep, came right up.
I didn't see it.
Got a little too far.
So that's not the way the Huskies defense wants to start the game.
Well, I think the Highliners will take 1st and 5 every single down.
Yeah. Quarterback for the Highliners is Bryson Heck, 6'3" junior. A tall quarterback, 6'3". And again, he hands the ball off to Amon. He'll go up the middle and he'll break a few tackles, gets across inside the 35 into Husky territory, way down to the 32-yard line for another first down on that carry.
And you'll just do that until they stop it.
Absolutely.
We'll go dive left, we'll go dive right, and we'll pick up whatever we can.
And hustling onto the field here for the Highliners.
After those first 2 penalties, the Highliners feel like they're in 1st and long right now.
Yeah, 1st and 10. Did I hear another whistle?
I got a whistle here.
Husky's going to take a timeout? Or what do we got here? Play clock was at 0, Brian.
A delay a game?
I'm thinking they're saying they're going to have to restart the play clock.
Yeah, yep. I don't think they restart it.
Play clock went down to 0, so they're going to restart the play clock. I think Coach Gilbertson saw that too. He was standing back here at about the 50-yard line. I think he was hollering at the white hat as well, but the back judge is the one that made the call. So again, Heck in the shotgun, going across on the reverse, heading the other way is Ethan Miller, and they stretch it out, and he's going to get a carry of about 3 yards, gets inside the 30, maybe to the 29 as he goes out of bounds, carried over by the Huskies out of bounds.
So Huskies do a good job of stringing that one out, limiting them to just 3 yards there. And I got a feeling here the Highliners might go back up the middle.
Well, like you said, if it's you go to the well and keep going and it's successful, you keep going back. Just 5 guys on the offensive line here for the Highliners. And now the 6th man comes in there as Harsted joins up in the tight end position. Snap. Almond faked. Now a pass comes inside at the hash marks there, and it's pass completed to Derek Shape.
Yeah, Shape doing a good job just finding a hole there right up in the seam, and a good throw and catch, and that's going to be a first down for the Highliners.
Just like that, we're in the Amanda Frederick red zone here on the 19-yard line. Amanda Frederick, State Farm Insurance red zone. Heck in the backfield. 2 to the right, 2 to the left. We'll see what they do here as Almonds off to the left of Heck. He'll take the snap, put it right in the belly. Up the middle he goes again, Brian. And there's another nice carry of 5 or 6 yards.
Yeah, the Huskies having a little bit of a problem with that middle dive.
So it's going to bring up 2nd down and a long 3, maybe a short 4. Ball at about the 13 yard line. And it's 2nd, and we're going to say 3 for the Highliners. Here comes a blitz by the Huskies, but to no avail, and a pass breakup on the far side. Nice job on the pass intended. I believe that was for Miller. But a good job defensively for the Huskies.
Steffens back there breaking that one up.
So now it's 3rd and 3. I don't have any stats for the Valley City Highliners, folks, but I don't know if they could kick a field goal or not, but probably in 4-down territory right here. As the Husky crowd comes to life on Homecoming 2023. Off to Amon. He gets tripped up in the backfield, and the Huskies are going to cover him up. Keeps his feet for a little bit, maybe gets a yard out of it, but the Huskies covered up and it'll be 4th down.
And it took just about all of the Huskies to bring him down. Thought he had him stopped, and then he started going forward again, and then everybody got in there on the tackle and able to stop him. Going to be 4th and about 3 here.
Yeah, that yardstick did move on the sideline, so it's going to be 4th and a long 3 here for the Highliners. So a big defensive play here on Homecoming 2023 for the Huskies. Here we go. And Heck in the backfield. Now we got a timeout, and that'll be taken by the Highliners, and we'll take a Carlson Family Insurance timeout. Anytime's a good time to see Eric and the crew on 2nd Avenue in downtown Wahpeton. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. Back right after this.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent.
Some folks already beaten me to the Amanda Frederick State Farm Insurance shout out, but we'll put the number up there for you anyway. We want to give a shout out back to Barry and Shelley Bauer. They're watching tonight on Three Borders Sports Network. And our good old friend Vicki Glander says hi, Joe and Brian. And thanks for tuning in, Vicki. We appreciate it. And thanks to Barry and Shelley. And if you want to shoot us a shout out, 701-640-2619. 4th and 3. Here we go. You can hear the crowd in the background cheering on the Huskies. 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Heck steps up, now back again. Almond beside him to his right. Snap. Looks to the left into a tight end, but a good defensive stop there. They're going to get him. He goes out right at the stick. We're going to see how they mark it. That is going to depend on it. I didn't see who was.
I don't think he got it, Joe. He's going to be short.
I don't think he got it either.
I can't see who was on the tackle over there, but that was a heck of a tackle. And not only a good tackle, but drive him back so that he doesn't get the 1st down.
That was a good defensive play there by the Huskies, and I think that pass was caught over on the far side by Dylan Hunt, the tight end, and a little tight end screen. It was Dylan Hunt there, as Noel confirmed it. He only got to the 15-yard line, so the ball, or excuse me, to the 10. He needed to get to about this 7 or 8. So good defensive play. I didn't hear if Noel said defensive.
I couldn't tell who got the tackle.
I couldn't see the number.
Couldn't see the number.
Sorry, folks. They're tough. They're black uniforms with purple numbers. Not good. And the pitch goes to Trayton Malk. He's going to come around the near side, across the 15, 20, 25, and gets up near the 30-yard line on about a 20-yard run there by Trayton Malk. It's going to be a 19-yard run for Trayton.
Yeah, Trayton doing what he does. You get that ball with a lot of space on the outside, and he's able to find his way up the field. And a big gain there for the Huskies on 1st down.
Trayton, 88 rushes, 529 yards coming into the game tonight. That's averaging well over 5.5 yards per carry for the young man. Again, 2 to the right, nobody to the left here for the Huskies. Huskies with a big defensive stand. That time, Malk finds nothing up the middle. Big number 76, Peyton Olson up there.
There's not a lot of room up the middle.
Scott Rohde, 6'2", 250. It's going to be a loss of 1 for Trayton on that one. As Kubla now gets everybody set, 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Fakes a handoff to Malk, rolls to his left, looks downfield, nothing there, and he's got to eat it. And he gets tackled for a loss there by Carter Borg, and it'll be a loss of about 4 yards. It'll be back to the 25-yard line. So the Huskies on this series of downs going backwards. Ball at the 24-yard line. So it's going to be 3rd and 15. Got to get to the 39-yard line for the Huskies. So in motion, across the line of scrimmage. Nick Langenwalter sets up in the slot position on the right side. Snap. And pass down the middle, intended for Braden Steffens, and a little push from behind, but no call. Good defensive play there by Jonah Harstead on a pass intended for Braden Steffens. So it looks like we're going to go back into punt formation again. Evan Doctor comes in along with Michael Peterson on the snap. Jackson DeVries, one of the gunners here on the near side. As Trayton Malk stands now at his 15. And you know the Highliners are going to be a little bit keyed in here now on Trayton Malk, and so we'll see what happens. Trayton on the year averaging near 35, 36 yards per punt. And he'll run to the right, but now he kicks it. And it's going to come back over to the left, bounce it to 40, 35, and it's going to roll to about the 31, and it'll be touchdown there by J.D. Gomez, and it'll be Highliner ball here after that punt by Trayton Malk. So they'll get the ball on their own 30-yard line. Again, they marched down, got into the Amanda Frederick State Farm Insurance red zone, and the Huskies defensive squad came up with a big stop down there on the in the red zone down there. So big stop defensively for the Huskies. And if you want to shoot us a text, shoot me a text at 701-640-2619, and I'll give you the shout out here when we get some time. Oh, and a snap goes up and over the head of Heck. He's got to cover it up at the 10-yard line. Heck was still waiting for directions, and the center snapped the ball. I believe that's big center number 79, Christian Bueller, steps over the... He just hiked the ball, and Heck was still looking around. So it's a big loss on the play here of almost 20 yards on that snap as it went way over the head of Heck.
All right, I'm tired, Joe. I think I got it straightened out here. So
right.
Had a couple issues, so I think we got her fixed.
Thanks for doing what you do, bud. You do a good job of it. 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Take a breath there, buddy. I'll cover it for a minute. Heck in the backfield, now standing at his own 5-yard line. And snap goes right to him this time, and it's not Amon, but a gain of about 4 yards. When he gets up, I'll see the number.
That was Amon on the carry.
It was Amon? I thought it was Borg. It was number 10, wasn't it? Yeah, it was.
Oh, it was.
Carter Borg. I know Noel said Amon, but it was Borg, I think, in the backfield with Heck.
And Doctor and Landon Ralph in there on the stop.
Big Landon. He always got a smile on his face. Yeah, that's Borg in the backfield with Heck. Yep. Snap on 3rd down. Long pass along the left sideline. And it's a fight for it, and is it an interception? It's a battle for it, and coming up with it, I believe, is Braden Steffens.
That's Steffens over there?
I think so. We got to wait until we see his number, but... See, Noel can't even see the number. Yeah, it is Steffens.
J.D. Gomez over there, he says, but I think it was Steffens.
I think it was Steffens, too.
It was Steffens.
There, he just corrected it, yep.
Steffens just going up and making the basketball play.
We've seen him do that on the receiving side of the ball, and it was fun to see him do that on the interception there for the Huskies.
Yeah, just a jump ball, and Steffens going up and getting it.
It's just as good as a punt there. They were 3rd and 25 or whatever it was there, and they got her downfield here for the Huskies because the next would have been 4th down if it had been an incomplete pass. So Braden Steffens doing the interception and getting the turnover, and here come the Huskies. And they sniff Trayton Malk out going up the middle.
Yeah, there is no room up the middle.
6'2", 250, Scott Brody on the tackle. Oofty. So a loss of 2 or 3 on the play, and it'll be 2nd and a long 12.
Loss of 2, 2nd and 12 for the Huskies.
Langenwalter and Steffens split out to the left. This time 2 backs in the backfield alongside Kubala. That is a big defensive line for Valley City. And a little flip here to Jackson DeVries, and it's incomplete.
Cooler's pass is incomplete. 10 receivers. Jackson DeVries.
Just overthrew him a little bit. They were both coming to the near side here. DeVries was about 5 yards in front of Kubla and just couldn't quite make the connect.
So now 3rd and 13 for the Huskies.
Buddy, it's getting late in the fall. It's getting dark early.
Yeah, it is. It's a beautiful night for football.
Gorgeous night, isn't it?
Yeah.
2 to the left, 2 to the right. Valley City just getting set defensively here now. Huskies snap the ball. Kubla looks to the right. Pass intended for J.D. Gomez, but it's knocked down incomplete at the 50-yard line. And it looks like that was over on the other side. Ethan Miller on the defensive play for the Highliners. Looks like number 7.
Oh, this one I think they're going to kick. What do you think?
He likes to run to his right when he does kick, so we'll see. He's on the short side of the field now on the opposite hash. We'll see what he does, B-Dub. If he sees a spot, he might just get the green light to go on his own.
I think he's going to kick this one. Oh, he's going to.
Oh, yeah. A little quick kick there. It goes down inside the 20 to the 15 and then keep rolling to about the 11-yard line.
Actually, a pretty good job there to take a couple of steps there like you're going to run, because it caught the receiver, the returner, off balance, and he slipped and wasn't able to get back over to the ball.
It's interesting there when he does that. I don't have my eyes. I'm watching more of Trayton than I am the offensive line there, but it's amazing that the offensive line has the wherewithal to stay behind and not get out in front of the kick and get an illegal man downfield.
Well, it's well executed, and it gets it pins the Highliners here back in their own territory, and the Huskies trying to play field position here.
So Heck in the backfield. This time I think it's Amon beside him off to his right. And it is, and he'll get the handoff off the left side. And that guy, and the ball comes out, and I think the Huskies recovered the fumble. As there's a battle for it there, and I don't think big number 63 is going to come up with it as the Huskies recover the fumble by Amon. They still haven't signaled. Now they do.
Now they do give it to him. They just wanted to confirm whether or not he was down. And the ball comes out, and the Huskies take over. That's a second turnover here, 2 possessions in a row.
I think that was Evan Doctor on the recovery, or was it not? I don't know. I think, folks, I'm sorry. The numbers are hard. And I've complained about that for I don't know how many years, but I guess it's homecoming, and that's what the boys want to wear. So here we go. I think Evan Doctor recovered it. I'm not sure. But and I didn't hear Noel say it either. Snap back to Kubla. He looks downfield across the middle, and he almost has that one picked off there, as it was intended receiver was J.D. Gomez.
Yeah, J.D. Gomez, and he is surrounded by Highliners there. Huskies waiting for the play to come in from the sideline. No huddle offense.
So split receivers, 3 to the right. Braden Steffens to the left. Malk in the backfield. He's looking for Steffens on the slant.
Oh, that's going to be interference, isn't it?
I was tipped, though, ahead of the interference, Brian, I think.
Oh, if it was tipped, then okay. But
Connor Seward
there was
tipped that one.
certainly contact there.
There certainly was. Seward tipped that pass to the near side, intended for Steffens. But it was very close. I agree with you. 3rd and 10. This time, 2 receivers to each side. Kubla with Malk beside him. Gets up, gets the signal now from
9 on the play clock.
Hunter McCall. Yep, and Gilby saw that too. The play clock was getting close, but he called a timeout on that one. So we'll take a timeout as well, and the score on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard with 48 seconds to go in quarter number 1. The Huskies lead 7-0.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Then and down the road, Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents.
Welcome back to Three Borders Sports, everybody. And I'm Joe Schreiner. That's Brian Watson. We've got Jack Barton, my neighbor Jack. 13-year-old Jack Barton down on the camera, along with Chad Affield, the Taylor Swift of sporting events in Wahpeton, North Dakota.
Oh, man. That's funny. He is famous.
He is famous.
We will say that.
That's true. All right, 3rd and 10 here for the Huskies. Ball on the 21-yard line. We'll say maybe the 22. In motion to the near side. It's Langenwalter. He's out of the slot. And they're looking down the field there. Pass intended for J.D. Gomez, and I think it's picked off on the other end there. And I believe coming up with that one was Ethan Miller.
Yeah, he had him open, just didn't lead him enough. J.D. had to come back for it. And that ends up in a turnover for the Huskies. So you get one and then you give one away. And the Highliners will surely take that.
Hey, the Dog Pound. The Geffreys are watching. D-A-W-G. The Dog Pound and Geffreys Garage Party. He's got his garage party going on there, watching Three Borders Sports Network on the big screen in the garage. Thanks, Brian and crew and Lori. Appreciate it very much.
There's always a party there on Friday nights.
There's always a party there on Friday nights. I think they had a wedding here not too long ago. They weren't watching, but they are on tonight. Now, another high snap there as Heck pulls that one down and hands it off there, but no gain on the play. It'll be 2nd and 10. That carry there was again by Borg. So Borg and Amon switching off there in the backfield. Evan Doctor gets credit for the tackle. Speaking of Evan Doctor, Matt is home watching Three Borders Sports Network. He's not feeling well, so he's home.
We'll get well soon there.
Yes, get well soon, Matt. Much appreciation to Three Borders Sports, he said. Thank you very much, Matt. Get well soon, buddy. 3 receivers split out wide to the left, none to the right. So the pass will go to the left side, and it's over, and a jump ball over there at the 25-yard line, and I think it's going to be completed on the far side over there to Connor Sewer.
Yeah, Sewer went up and got that one. Another kind of a jump ball situation, and Sewer over there getting above everybody, able to bring that in for the first down.
And that will be the end of the first quarter, though. The Huskies take the lead at the 8:49 mark of the quarter number 1 on a 23-yard pass to Jackson DeVries. We're going to take a break here during the quarter break. We'll be back with quarter number 2 right after this on Three Borders Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Katie with First Community Credit Union, and we're here with Dakota Dirt Coffee.
We chose First Community Credit Union because, first and foremost, they're right in our community of Milner, North Dakota, and the convenience of that and being able to know the people that we're dealing with, that's something that we can't get anywhere else. I would say FCCU could be best described as a full-service financial institution that's offered and available in a local community.
At Smith Motors in Wahpeton, we take great pride in delivering the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle and budget. Like the eye-catching Chevy Equinox, the rugged, hard-working GMC Sierra. Since 1960, Smith Motors has provided an excellent automotive experience. From low-pressure sales to high-quality service, our customers come first. Know what you want and it's not on our lot? Let Smith Motors find it for you. Smith Motors, small-town friendly, big-town deals.
All right, we're back here on Three Borders Sports Network for quarter number 2. It's a 7-0 lead for the Huskies on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard, and Kyle DeVries. I'm Joe Schreiner. That's Brian Watson. Jack Barton and Chad Affield down on the cameras. Brought to you by Digital Guru, and a handoff goes over to Borg, and he'll dance his way across the 30, and he carries a pile up to about the 37 or 38-yard line. So it'll be 2nd and short.
Getting the ball to the Highliners, number 10, Carter Borg.
So it'll be 2nd and short here for the Highliners. Looks like it's going to be placed at about the 34-yard line, so a 9-yard rush there for Borg.
Down by most of the Husky line and linebacker corps. 2nd and short.
2nd and 1 for the Highliners. 17 seconds on the play clock. As Heck brings him to the line. That time the handoff goes to Borg again, fighting up the middle, and he gets across the 40 to the 45. He carries a couple of Huskies with him and gets an easy first down. I shouldn't say easy, but he gets a first down by quite a bit.
Yeah, he worked for it, but a big first down again for the Highliners. Able to move the ball up the middle again, and the Huskies going to have to make some type of adjustment here to stop that middle ground game.
Garrett Schwartz, I think Landon Ralph was in the vicinity as well on the tackle. So they spread out the offense, Brian, and they're running a lot right back up the middle here on the Huskies here so far. And again, there goes Borg off the right side. This time he only gets about 3 yards there. He's met in the backfield by Evan Doctor, but he's brought down right at about the 48-yard line by Schwartz.
Yeah, I mean, the offenses are pretty much the same. You know, they've got one back there. It's a little RPO. And just going to read to see what happens. You can leave it in his belly. You can take it out and run. You can pass out of it. And right now the Huskies having a problem stopping that middle ground.
Our old buddy Greg McNary watching out in Watford City. They got the night off tonight, so he's watching Three Borders Sports Network from God's country, he said. He said it, I didn't. And there's a little fake handoff on the reverse, and Heck rolls to the right, pass intended, but out of the reach over on the far sideline there to Carter Borg.
Yeah, he had Borg out there, not a lot of room left, and tried to thread it in between him and the sideline. The defender was closing. A tough pass and catch to make, and good defense there by the Huskies.
Had a lot going on in the backfield there. There was two runners there on the reverse. It was fake left and fake right, and then he rolled right and tried to hit right. So
then the Huskies will run a little bit of that same look. And again, he had him open. Just a tough throw to make there on the sideline.
Chase Marsh up on the defensive line for the Huskies here on the near side. And it's going to be 3rd and 7 yards here. Borg on the run attempt there, and hurdled over Evan Doctor, got up for a carry of about 1 yard, and it'll be 4th and 5 here for the Highliners. We'll see. I'm assuming they're going to go for it.
Yeah, the Huskies had the blitz on and read it and just missed that tackle in the backfield. Runner able to hurl out of it.
Mauk goes back deep, but I don't think they're going to be in punt formation, are they? Unless
it's a quick kick. It might be a quick kick here.
Yeah, Heck goes back another step or two. Now Mauk goes back again. There's Heck, and now he's going to do the Trayton Mauk kick, and he runs off to his right, kicks it deep, nice kick, and it's going to bounce into...
good hustle.
Oh, it rolled into the end zone.
Can't see his number. That is good hustle there by the Highliners trying to get down there and down that ball.
I think that was Almond.
And it just barely skipped by him. It took a little, he slid to try and touch it to down it, and then it just squirted away from him and into the end zone.
It's either 2 or 3. I think if it's 2, it's Almond. If it was 3, it was Harsted. 3, it's Harsted.
Here's number 3, yeah. That's good effort there.
That was good effort. I'm getting all tangled up in my microphone cord here, buddy. Sounds like a personal thing, right?
I can't.
You can't produce that.
I can fix other problems, but I can't.
1st and 10 for the Huskies at their own 20-yard line. In motion going the other way is Jackson DeVries. He'll set up in the slot position and turn upfield. And here's a handoff to Mauk, a little pitch. And he's smothered over here on the near sideline. Had about a 3-yard gain, and he's covered up by, I believe, Will Schweer.
And the Highliners do a good job of sniffing that one out and stringing him all the way out to the sideline, not letting him turn the corner. And that's what you got to do with Mauk. You can't let him turn that corner. He's got the speed to take it all the way down that sideline.
So 9-12 here as the run out of bounds stopped the clock here for the Huskies. 13 seconds on the play clock. 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Kubla with Mauk off to his left. Snap. And the pass goes inside on the slant and just out of the reach there of, I believe that was Steffens on the far sideline. Yes, it was. It was a little slant pass there, and Braden had it on his hands but just couldn't stay with it.
That would have been a decent gainer, though, if they could have brought that one in. Huskies again getting plays from the sideline. Haven't been in a huddle all night.
9:05 remaining here on the incomplete pass. Homecoming 2023, if you weren't aware. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. Nobody in the backfield this time with Kubala. He'll take the snap, look to his left, roll to his left, and he's got to throw it back across the grain here. And it's intended, I guess J.D. Gomez was the nearest receiver, but there was a flood of Highliners.
I don't know if there was a missed route, because it almost looked like they were trying to set up a screen, their little middle screen. And just nothing there. Nobody there to receive that one.
And I think we're going to see a punt this time, buddy. I don't think we're going to have a fake punt.
No, I don't think so. And the Highliners are going to end up with pretty good field position out of this.
Well, as Trayton rolls to his right like he does when he kicks and sees an open field, he might take off. Nope, he just saw some coverage, so he kicks it.
That is a good kick.
That is a dandy kick, and a nice catch in the back there at the 35-yard line by the Highliners, and they go up the far side across the 50, 40, and across the 30. On the return there, I believe that was Derek Shape. I think it was 30.
Yeah, Shape, that was a heck of a catch to bring that punt in, going away from him and able to still catch it.
Over the shoulder almost.
Yeah, like he was out in center field. And a good return, and that puts the Highliners in business here in the second quarter.
How about Todd Good there? He's got 3 Border Sports on the big screen. Todd Good.
He's got 3 screens going there.
He's in Otter Tail County and watching the Huskies and cheering on the Huskies. Todd Good, thank you very much.
There we go.
Geffrey's Dog Pound sent me a picture of theirs too, but there's some adult beverages in the picture, so. And we got a timeout on the field, so it's a Carlson Family Insurance timeout. We'll take a timeout as well. Carlson Family Insurance, where customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. We'll be right back.
In this place, we see potential like nowhere else. Here, vision is boundless. That's why we never settle. We look for the moments when everything becomes possible. The moments that inspire us to make every day better. In this place, there's no such thing as good. There's only great. This is orthopedics and sports medicine like nowhere else.
Lane and Paige Watland also tuning in and watching 3 Borders Sports Network. Thank you, Lane and Paige. On a beautiful homecoming night. And my son Evan, his wife Abby, my grandson Wyatt, and my new grandson.
That's right, new grandson.
Cam is also tuned in. Cam's watching. He's at 2 weeks old.
Cam's not paying attention.
Probably not. Probably sleeping. Wetting his diaper. Snap, and again a fake reverse, but they give it off to Amon on the right side. Arm tackle, he breaks one, and he gets up near the first down marker, and we'll see where they put it. But he's up near the 21 or 22-yard line, and it's going to be close to a first down for Amon.
Yeah, you got to wrap him up. But they had an opportunity to bring him down in the backfield and try to just grab him with the arms, and that just does not work.
So it'll be a short 2 yard. Short 2 yards here for the Highliners. 2nd and 2, we'll say. Again, Amon in the backfield. Amon and Borg have been doing a good job in the backfield for the Highliners. Snap. Again, off to Amon. And an ankle tackle there. Gets up near the 20. Looks like it'll be a first down. J.D. Gomez crashes in from the corner to make the tackle. And inside the Amanda Frederick red zone, they are. So Amanda Frederick with licensures in North Dakota and Minnesota, our red zone sponsor. Shout out to the McCalls and the Huskies. Time for a statement win, says Tanner Bickford. So Tanner Bickford tuned in. Sure, he was formerly Hunter McCall's roommate, if I remember correctly, on the previous text messages. Amon goes up the middle this time, and the Huskies stop him there. Ooh, he did a squirt out of that. Look at that. There was 3 Huskies that had him, Evan Doctor being one of them. I think Schwartz being another one. And he squirted out of that and got ahead for a couple yards, Brian.
Yeah, you just can't let them go. You got 2-3 guys in there. You think you have them stop, and then they start to let go because they feel the next guy coming. You have to wrap them up and keep them wrapped up and not let him get that extra yardage. Got to make sure his legs can't continue to turn, and he just keeps them going and picks up. He should have had a 2-yard loss there, and he picks up 2.
I'm impressed with that running back tandem that they have between Amon and Borg. Again, the Huskies lead here. We're about halfway through the second quarter. In motion coming to the near side is Sewer.
And you can get a penalty here, I think, delay a game.
I was going to say, we're clock's at 0, and I don't think they got to restart it there. Or did they get a timeout first? No, they did not. So a delay a game is called against the Highliners. Luke Anderson checks in defensively here for the Huskies. As Landon Ralph going to come out for a breather. Then on top of it, Brian, I got a fluorescent light bulb flickering above me. Snap looks to the left side on the screen, and it's intended over here on the near side for Connor Sewer, but it's going to be incomplete. Again, a nice crowd down over here on the Huskies half of this grandstands here.
Yeah, the grandstand's 75% full,
I'd
Joe,
say
on a
so,
homecoming
yeah.
night.
I'd
Again,
say.
a nice night for football.
Yeah, beautiful night here at
Cool
Franklin
down
Field.
as we go on, but it's nice. Some sweatshirts, some shorts out there.
Here comes the Highliner offense.
So now it's 3rd and about 13 here. Ball on the 22. Heck drops back. The Huskies rush, and a screen pass completed to Amon. They're at the line of scrimmage, and let's see how far he gets. He does get it for a positive gain. It's going to be 4th and about 8 for a first down.
These two teams run the same stuff.
Yeah, they sure do, didn't they?
And there's the middle screen. That's what I thought. Looked like the Huskies were trying to run on that last play, but Huskies covered that well. And going to be 4th and long here. And it looks like the Highliners are going to go for a field goal
They
here.
are. Here I was saying that they weren't last time, but
a 35-yarder.
Bryson Heck, the quarterback, going to try to kick it, and it's a bad snap, and it's going to be ugly for the Highliners and positive for the Huskies as the ball is covered up at the 34-yard line. It'll be Huskies first down on the bad snap.
Yeah, missed opportunity there for the Highliners. Got a chance to cut into that lead. And a bad snap here. It's been a couple of bad snaps tonight for the Highliners that have cost them in certain situations, and the Huskies will certainly try and take advantage of this one here.
I was just going to say that. There's 2 bad snaps. The one bad snap down in their own, deep in their own end there, put them way behind the sticks. And now that one there on the attempted field goal. And it's going to be 1st and 10, ball on the 34-yard line of the Huskies. Kubla takes a snap and a pitch over to Malk along the left side, and he'll get up across the numbers, the 40, the 50, the 40, 30, and he's going to be a foot race to the end zone. Touchdown, Trayden Malk. 66 yards on the carry by Trayden Malk, and we got a flag back here, way back here.
This might be coming back. This might be coming back, Joe.
Yep.
And it is a hold. Yep. And that is going to bring it back all for naught. A great run by Malk, but
Trayden Malk caught the pitch from Kubla and took off. Turned the Jets on, and all for naught.
And the Highlighters had done a good job of containing that outside pitch, stringing him out and able to run him out of bounds. And Trayden, like I said, if he turns the corner, he can take it all the way, and certainly showed it there, but that'll come back on the holding penalty.
We know he was one of the top 100-meter runners in the state of North Dakota, so it was going to take all anybody had to catch him, and I think Ethan Miller was giving him a good race there toward the corner. He had the angle on him. So it's a tough one for the Huskies there on that penalty as it marches the Huskies back now to the 24-yard line. Everybody got to catch their breath here, and they're going to run out of time as the clock.
They're going to take a timeout here. It's a good timeout.
Yep, you needed to do that here. We're going to take a timeout as well on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. The Huskies lead the Highliners 7-0. We'll be right back.
powerful and playful, delicate and precise, bold and carefree. It's the way you move, and it moves us. To deliver care for your whole family, to provide options beyond the expected, to help you leave pain in the past and find your way forward. Orthopedics and sports medicine at Sanford Health. Health lives here.
Comdell Innovation is now hiring production technicians for a variety of shifts with opportunities to make $20 or more per hour. Work in a clean, climate-controlled facility. Second shift, 4 10-hour days, every weekend off, 3:30 p.m. to 2 a.m., and 4-crew rotation, straight days, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., or straight nights, 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. Apply in person or online at ComdellInnovation.com. Comdell Innovation of Wahpeton, an employee-owned company.
Well, thank you, Comdell Innovation, for being a sponsor. They also sponsor our Play of the Week, and we might have witnessed one there, a nominee at least, but it was called back due to a holding penalty. So the Huskies again take over 1st and 20, and I believe that's Kubla just on the keeper there, straight up ahead. A rare carry there for Kubla.
Kubla quick to get up the field there.
So he got some positive yards on the year. Kubla, 6 carries for -7 yards.
Got some of it back.
So it'll be 2nd and 16 here for the Huskies. Ball on their 28-yard line. DeVries sets up on the near side. Snap to Kubla. Pitch to Malk this time on the near side. And he'll try to break free, but no gain there and a good coverage there. Almond covers up. Almond covers up Malk there along with Borg.
And again, a good job not letting him get outside. Once he gets outside towards those numbers, it's dangerous.
It was the same play he just scored a touchdown on that was called back, and they just tried to do it to this side instead of the far side. Same little pitch.
On the last play. Here comes your 3rd and 16 play.
Ball on the near hash. Trips to the near side. We'll see if they put anybody in motion. And there he goes. DeVries fakes the reverse. Screen pass. Just about. It looked like it was intended for Connor Sewer of the Highliners there because he was in the right spot, just out of his reach a little bit, but he read that one well.
Yeah, the receiver stopped, and I think he just needed to continue his route. He had a lot of room out there just towards the marker, and if Kubla throws it out towards the marker and the receiver keeps going, there's nothing in front of him.
It was an opportunity.
Just missed execution there.
So 4th and 16, ball on the 28 for the Huskies. We'll see Trayton Malk in punt formation. That time he just stood right there and kicked it. And again, caught and bobbled a little bit, and good coverage on that by Jackson DeVries, I believe, at the 35-yard line on the catch there by Shape.
That is good punt coverage there. Absolutely no return on that.
Shape bobbled it a little bit, but Jackson DeVries was going to make sure he wasn't going to go anywhere.
Valley City Highliners, 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
3:58 to go here in first half. Two to the left, one to the right. Looks like Borg in the backfield. He'll get the fake handoff, and again, it's a little screen across the middle. Tipped it there on that one, and reading that one well defensively for the Huskies.
Is that Landon Ralph?
I think is it 70 or 74?
Landon
it
Ralph
was Landon Ralph.
Away, yeah.
So big Landon Ralph making the defensive play there. Landon 6'1", 220, sophomore. Got a lot of playing time as a freshman.
Yeah, doing a good job of knocking that one away. That
Sure is.
looked open, and just out of the last second, Landon's big paw comes in there and knocks it out.
I bet his grandparents are watching out in western North Dakota too as well. And again, this one goes off to Borg up the middle on 2nd and 10. Gets it up forward across the 40, maybe to the 41. It'll be 3rd and about 3.
Yeah, huge hole up the middle that time. Those big guys up front for Valley City making way. And Borg able to take that all the way.
So 3rd and manageable.
Nice gain. Third and 3 here, 3rd and 4.
And Borg off to the left of Heck. Here come the Huskies on a blitz, and they catch Borg at the handoff exchange, and the tackle is made. The Huskies say they got the ball on the fumble, but the referees haven't agreed yet.
I think they had handoff all the way on that one. I don't think there was a read there because the blitz was on. And I think that's one where you pull it out and either sprint to the outside or look for a quick slant.
Huskies getting a little aggressive here on the defensive side. We haven't seen that many blitzes out of the Huskies, I don't think, this year. Have we, Brian?
No, we haven't. And we'll see if they actually punt this 4th and short.
Heck drops back a couple more yards. And the snap goes to Heck. And he does kick it, but it goes off the right side of his foot. And it goes along the far sideline. Does it get up inside the 30? They're going to mark it at about the 27-yard line, so the Huskies will take over there 1st and 10 with 2:35 remaining in quarter number 2.
And that's what we've seen a lot of this season, where you just don't kick it to Trayden Malk. You try and kick it out of bounds, keep it out of his hands, and don't give him the opportunity to return it.
So the Cowboys won their homecoming game last week. The Huskies looking to try and do the same here against the Valley City Highliners.
Yeah, Breckenridge put on a good show there on homecoming on the other side of the river and getting their first win of the season.
Our Comdale Innovation Play of the Week came from that game.
Yeah, Jacob Kunkel with a nice
little reverse
and tiptoe down the sideline for the score.
Here's the pass right back up the middle, Brian. They must have the same playbook, like you said. Complete to Trayden Malk. He'll get across the 30, maybe the 31, gain of about 4 yards.
Yeah, they're just running the same stuff, Joe. I mean, they look like mirrors.
It did, didn't it? The darker it gets, and it is dark right now, the harder it is to see those numbers.
Yeah,
folks.
right there where they are is the darkest part of the field, believe it or not, and they're right under the lights.
Yep.
And it's just a dark patch on this field.
That's Langham-Walter in motion. Handoff up the middle. Goes Malk, and he gets up here to the 35-yard line. So it'll be 3rd and short here for the Huskies.
Huskies trying to do a little bit of damage up the middle.
Less than 2 minutes to go. It'll be a big play here to see if the Huskies get the first down and see if they continue on marching down the field. Handoff goes to Malk. He's going to get pushed backwards, and it's a loss on the play as he's tackled at about the 28-yard line. So then it will be 4th and long for the Huskies here with 1:24 to go. See if Valley City calls a timeout. They're not. There it is. So there's a timeout on the field, and I believe it is called by the Highliners. Yes, it is, and we'll take a break as well. We'll be right back on Three Borders Sports Network on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. It's 7-0.
Bold Print in Wahpeton is your local provider for all of your printing and promotional needs, including custom decals, which is a great way to promote your business. Bold Print also has custom framing and unique personalized gift ideas. Don't trust your family photos to an online company. Use Bold Print for all of your custom framing and canvas printing. Give them a call today, 701-642-2188, or check them out online, useboldprint.com.
Here at the Amanda Frederick State Farm Agency, we do our best to make insurance a little less insurance-y for you. Hi, this is Amanda, your local State Farm agent. You've probably seen our team out and about volunteering in the community, participating in local events, and just doing our all-around best to support and encourage a healthy, vibrant community. Stop into our office sometime and find out why we've been consistently voted best insurance agency in the Valley and why State Farm has been a trusted household name in insurance for 100 years. We hope to meet you soon.
Trayden Malk back in punt formation for the Huskies. High snap, but he pulls it down, kicks off with the right foot, and another nice punt. And going back to receive it is Shape. He'll go up across the other side, gets across the 50, and he's going to be in Husky territory, and a flip over tackle there on the far side, but he's almost near the 40-yard line.
Huskies had a chance to stop that again on coverage. DeVries was down there, but just couldn't contain him, and a big return there for the Highliners, and with 1:06 to go, got a chance to get on the scoreboard before halftime.
And I believe, if the scoreboard is correct, Brian, there are no timeouts left for the Highliners. And we got an injury on the field over on the far side there. And I can't tell if that's a Husky or a Highliner over there on the far side as Chantel Bones heads over there with Essentia Health. We'll take a break on the injury timeout here, and we'll be right back on Three Borders Sports Network. The Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard, 7-0 in favor of the Huskies. Back after this.
In this place, we see potential like nowhere else. Here, vision is boundless. That's why we never settle. We look for the moments when everything becomes possible. The moments that inspire us to make every day better. In this place, there's no such thing as good. There's only great. This is orthopedics and sports medicine like nowhere else.
Since 1941, Minn Kota Ag Products has been helping farmers with their agricultural needs. The farming industry has expanded at great lengths, and Minn Kota Ag Products is there to provide farmers with their entire chemical, fertilizer, seed, and grain elevator needs. They also offer deep band tillage, chemical application, and fertilizer application, just to name a few. For market access at your fingertips and information essential to your farm operation, download the Minn Kota Ag Products app. Minn Kota Ag Products, proud to be a partner in your farm operation since 1941.
All right, welcome back to Three Borders Sports Network. Joe Schreiner, Brian Watson, Jack Martin on the camera, and Chad Affield on our digital guru cameras. The injured Husky was J.D. Gomez. It's 1st and 10 here for the Highliners. Pass down the near side. Pass intended, and I think the ball hit the ground. Yep, the ball hit the ground. I saw it too from up here as Jonah Harstead made a nice catch, and it hit the ground.
Oh, a heck of an effort there by Harstead.
Almost did a 360 on that one, I think, Brian, to pull that one in.
The official was right there, had a good angle to see it.
Yep, I think right at the last second when he turned around, the ball hit the ground with him. I think the instant replay camera would show that if we had one. Someday we'll get big enough. 2 to the right, 2 to the left, 2nd and 10. Ball at the 40-yard line of the Huskies for the Highliners. Trying to make something happen here before the half. Again intended, and that one's tipped and intercepted. On the mount, tipped it, intercepted by Braden Steffens, I believe, down the near sideline, inside the 20. And he gets to the 15-yard line, and just like that, the Huskies get the ball back, and they're going to be threatening here with 47 seconds to go.
That ball went through, was that Mount that it went through first, and then Steffens able to crowd in just the old tip drill. And that's a big turnover for the Huskies.
Again, the pass was intended for Harstead out on the outside here on a slant pass. Trayton Mount got his hands on it, tipped it, and ended up right into the hands of Braden Steffens.
Huskies with a chance now to put points on the board before going into halftime. 47 seconds to go here in the first half.
And one timeout. Receivers split out wide.
Blitz there by the Highliners.
And Malk's going to get around the corner, gets up ahead inside the 10-yard line with 40 seconds. We'll see if Coach Gilbertson calls a timeout or it's a hurry up to the line. We're going to hurry up to the line here.
You're going to keep going here.
Huskies got to get set. And everybody switches around here. Now we're good to go. Clock is ticking, as you can see. Kubala rolls to the right. Everybody's blocking. Nobody's out to receive as Kubala runs it smartly out of bounds.
So Bjorn doing a good job stringing that one out, getting out of bounds. That'll stop the clock with 13 seconds.
I don't know if somebody didn't quite get in the pattern behind those guys, but Steffens and Doctor were coming up here blocking.
Yeah, nobody made it into the end zone, so I don't know if that was design run play.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there.
Just to kill the clock or what, but I think if you're trying to kill the clock, you can at least take a shot into the end zone there.
So 13 seconds on the game clock here in the first half. Huskies threatening here. Ball at the 11-yard line. 3, 2, 1, and they just barely get it off. Kubla again rolling to the right, and this time it's a pass up ahead, and at the 5-yard line it's a catch.
And you take that timeout.
Got to take the timeout with 3 seconds to go, and Evan Doctor with a nice diving catch at the 5 or 6 yard line. Nice catch for Evan as he's playing a little wide out with J.D. Gomez still on the sideline.
He had to go down and get that one. A heck of a catch.
So Evan Doctor getting a little time. It's split out as J.D. Gomez was hurt just a little while ago here, and I don't see him on the sideline anyway. I did see Bones over with him, and he was limping on his right leg. I don't know if it was an ankle or a cramp, but it was his lower right leg that he was having issues with.
Yeah, 3 seconds here. Here you go, Steffens with a jump ball. You go draw a play to Mauk. Got a lot of options here, Joe.
More than likely the last play of the half. That's Mr. Obvious talking there. And unless there's a defensive penalty, folks. If there is a defensive penalty, there could be one more play. So we'll see what here Coach Gilbertson and Coach McCall dial up for the Huskies here on.
What's your best 6-yard play, Joe? Are they line up for a field goal?
They are lining up for a field goal as Blasquez comes in to kick. He kicked a nice extra point here a little bit ago, the left-footed kicker. Snap, hold, placement is good, and the kick is good. The Huskies win a field goal to end the first half. Blasquez does a nice job on the kick. The 6'1", 150-pound senior kicks it through the uprights with the left-footed leg, and it's a 10-0 halftime lead here for the Huskies as we go to break, and we'll be back with our halftime show brought to you by OSPTI right after these messages.
At OSPTI, our focus is on each individual's therapy needs, whether it be for speech, occupational, or physical therapy services. I'm Becky, a physical therapist at OSPTI, and I love being able to provide that personal care to each person that we see with clinics in Breckenridge, Hankinson, and Fergus Falls. You don't have to travel very far from home. From infants to athletes to adults, you can request OSPTI to meet your therapy goals.
Your business depends on technology. Digital Guru provides professional IT solutions you can trust to keep it moving forward. From redesigning existing systems to brand new builds, we offer your business managed IT services, including backups, cybersecurity, cloud services, remote desk support, and more. And don't forget, we also provide audio, video, security camera, and door access control installation. Focus on what you do best and leave the technology to the professionals.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Then and down the road. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents.
Since 1987, Red River Valley and Western Railroad has served North Dakota and Minnesota with over 500 miles of track. Red River Valley and Western handles shipping, freight car repair, storage options, and now transload services. With over 30 years of experience in the railroad industry, they know dependable service is what you strive for. Red River Valley and Western is proud to be a part of the community since 1987. A local insurance team ready to serve you. American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates, providing home, auto, life, farm, and business insurance. As residents of your community, they understand how important it is to be there for you, their trusted friends and neighbors. Together, they're building strong partnerships that help everyone succeed. American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates, a proud supporter of high school athletics.
And we hope to see you at American Family Insurance, Miller Associates.
No matter the time of year, there's never a bad time to get your ride sparkling at All Seasons Car Wash. Ride deserves to shine all year round. We'll see you at All Seasons Car Wash.
Interstate Engineering, our business is about connections. We connect people to water, communities to counties, and counties to the rest of the world. Our work connects main streets to interstates, and yesterday with the potential of tomorrow. With over 40 years of connecting, our experience and expertise are thanks to the clients we have earned, the trust we have built, and the connections we have made. Interstate Engineering, the professionals you need, the people you trust.
Every business begins with an idea. With dedication, hard work, and high-speed broadband, that idea can grow into something giant. The member organizations that form BAN are proud to support North Dakota businesses every step of the way, from the soil to the stadium. The Broadband Association of North Dakota, helping North Dakotans grow bright ideas into big business.
Bold Print in Wahpeton is your local provider for all of your printing and promotional needs, including custom decals, which is a great way to promote your business. Bold Print also has custom framing and unique personalized gift ideas. Don't trust your family photos to an online company. Use Bold Print for all of your custom framing and canvas printing. Give them a call today, 701-642-2188, or check them out online. Use boldprint.com.
Have you ever considered chiropractic for your family? Dr. Andrea and the staff at Hornstein Family Chiropractic love to see families. With 16 years of experience seeing brand new babies, pregnant women, toddlers, teens, athletes, she cares for your family like it's her family. Join Hornstein Family Chiropractic at 715 Dakota Avenue in Wahpeton, and we will help your family grow up healthy. Call 701-672-1300 for the next soonest available appointment, because at Hornstein Family Chiropractic is a family affair.
Thank you.
Comdell Innovation is now hiring production technicians for a variety of shifts with opportunities to make $20 or more per hour. Work in a clean, climate-controlled facility. Second shift, 4 10-hour days, every weekend off, 3:30 p.m. to 2 a.m., and 4-crew rotation, straight days 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. or straight nights 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. Apply in person or online at ComdellInnovation.com. Comdell Innovation of Wahpeton, an employee-owned company.
Amanda Frederick State Farm Agency, we do our best to make insurance a little less insurance-y for you. Hi, this is Amanda, your local State Farm agent. You've probably seen our team out and about volunteering in the community, participating in local events, and just doing our all-around best to support and encourage a healthy, vibrant community. Stop into our office sometime and find out why we've been consistently voted best insurance agency in the Valley and why State Farm has been a trusted household name in insurance for 100 years. We hope to meet you soon.
Welcome back to the North Dakota campus of North Dakota State College of Science. Welcome back to Three Borders Sports Network, and those of you watching on Red River Communications Cable Channel number 28. And we're welcoming you also back to our halftime show brought to you by OSPTI. For all your physical therapy needs, contact the professionals at OSPTI with locations in Hankinson, Fergus Falls, and, of course, right across the river in Breckenridge. Your halftime score here, your OSPTI halftime score, the Huskies kick a field goal, B-Dub, and it's 10-0.
Yeah, we were talking about we haven't seen.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I don't remember the last time the Huskies have tried a field goal. It's been a while. That's why I was a little surprised when they lined up for the field goal. I'm like, what are they going to run here? Well, they're going to run field goal. That's what they're going to do. And they're able to make it. I think it's like a 15-yard field goal. And a good play there to end the half, put points on the board. And it's a weapon that the Huskies haven't had, like we talked about. And it's a valuable weapon. If you have someone who can put it through the uprights when you need a score, when you're down there. In an overtime game or a close game where typically you have to go for a touchdown or you have to go for 2 on an extra point, it's a weapon to be able to put that in there, get that 1 point or get that 3 points. And the Huskies take advantage of it there just to close out the half after a big turnover by Braden Steffens.
And, a big interception there. That was a key play there for the Huskies here late in the second half as the Highliners were threatening themselves. All right, in the first quarter, Jackson DeVries received a 23-yard pass from Brian Kubala, and that was a touchdown for the Huskies at the 8:49 mark of the first quarter. And then we saw Blasquez come in and kick the extra point. So that was the first time we'd seen him come in, as Marcos Blasquez came in and kicked the extra point. Then as time expired here in the second quarter, the Huskies put 3 more on the board with that 25-yard field goal that Brian talked about just a minute ago. And again, if you've ever seen a Wahpeton field goal, let me know when the last time you guys saw one, because I can't recall one even when Evan played. I don't recall any field goals by the Huskies. So that's another tool in the toolbox, which is a nice tool to have.
Yeah, I don't know if Trayton has attempted one on the road. Trayton was kicking for a while. So, I mean, we'd have to figure it out and see. But like I said, a good weapon to have, and certainly came at the right time in this game to be able to put that extra 3 points up, take a 10-point lead, make it a 2-score game. And the Huskies doing a fairly good job on defense and able to keep the Highliners out of the end zone. They've given up a lot of yards up the middle. We had talked about it. Are they going to be able to contain that middle run? And they've had a problem containing it, but they've been able to keep the Highliners out of the end zone. Now, the Highliners have helped the Huskies out a little bit with a couple of turnovers.
Yep.
But if you're the Huskies and you're up 10-0 at halftime here against a team that's 4-1, and I think you're happy right now.
I would say so. There was an injury. J.D. Gomez did go out with an injury, so we're not sure. Haven't seen or heard anything of him since. We did see Chantel Shute, trainer for the Huskies, came out and grabbed some more supplies and go back toward the locker room at half here. So we'll keep an eye on it here and let you know what happens. Again, the Huskies lead here at the OSPTI halftime. It's 10-0 in favor of the Huskies. I'm going to quick go through some shout-outs again here, Brian, as long as we have a minute. Our Amanda Frederick State Farm Insurance shout-outs. Barry and Shelley Bauer, thank you very much. Vicki Glander. The Geffrey's Dog Pound is going over in the garage there, and the neighbors are raising some heck over there tonight. Matt Doctor not feeling well tonight, so I wish you well, Matt, and get well soon. And Greg McNary tuning in out in God's country in Watford City, he said.
He does know that God's country is Grand Forks, right?
It's a little further north than what he was thinking maybe. But Dickinson and Jamestown, he just sent me a text there. Dickinson 15, Jamestown 14 at the half.
There you go. That's a good score.
Yep. So the Geffreys, Matt Doctor, again, not feeling well. Let's see, Greg McNary. Todd Good out in Otter Tail County. Evan, Abby, Wyatt, and Cam, my son and grandsons and daughter-in-law watching. Lane and Paige Watland watching. Jeannie's watching. Tanner Bickford. Hey, I mentioned the Ralphs. Guess what? They sent me a text that they're watching.
There you go.
So they were cheering on Landon's little tip pass that he had there. So the Ralphs are watching out in Minot. And Tom and Betty Pollock. There's a new name that I haven't put out yet.
Tom does a lot of bus driving for the Lady Huskies. So
that's right. Got a question here. Did Jaden Hansen kick a field goal? And I don't know who Jaden Hansen is.
I don't know.
Never heard the name. Sorry about that.
How far back is that?
Oh, here, another message. The kicker is the foreign exchange student.
That's what I thought. I had said that to you
Bruce.
earlier.
That was Bruce Doctor.
Yep, I had said that to you earlier. And
I forgot that.
Because I had heard that through the rumor mill in my house that there was a foreign exchange student that was gonna be joining football and be kicking. So yeah, I mean it's coming true.
Well, that's cool. And I did not know that. So, as Johnny Carson used to say, I did not know that.
I did not know. There you go.
How about that for a blast from the past?
From Funkin' Wagnall's porch.
Sealed in a mayonnaise jar, right?
There you go.
I was thinking of that the other day. Something about his doctor was it Vinny Boombots or whatever his
Dr.
name
Vinny
was?
Boombots, you're correct. Yes, you are right.
Went to the Slauson cutoff.
There you go.
Yep. There you go. As the
We'll
Highliners
be here all week, everybody.
Yeah, we sure will. That shows how old we are. The Highliners coming back to the field and their fan section cheering for them as we are homecoming here at Frank Burton Field, and we're at halftime, the OSPTI halftime show. For all your physical therapy needs, contact the professionals at OSPTI with locations in Hankinson, Fergus Falls, and Breckenridge. We'll be right back after these messages with our second half kickoff. The Huskies lead 10-0.
Since 1987, Red River Valley and Western Railroad has served North Dakota and Minnesota with over 500 miles of track. Red River Valley and Western handles shipping, freight car repair, storage options, and now transload services. With over 30 years of experience in the railroad industry, they know dependable service is what you strive for. Red River Valley and Western is proud to be a part of the community since 1987.
No matter what time of year, a farmer's relationship with Red River Grain Hefty Seed never changes. Red River Grain Hefty Seed works shoulder to shoulder with area farmers to attain the highest possible profit for you. Red River Grain Hefty Seed has been saving farmers money for years. For all your grain and agronomy needs, stop in or call the friendly staff at 643-3738 or visit them online at redrivergrain.com.
Sometimes it's tough being a dad. Kids grow up fast. Hey girls, oh, love it.
Dad, what are you doing?
I'm TikToking.
Is he serious?
Don't even want me around anymore. You know when I first started noticing it? When I stopped getting hugs. Hugs mean a lot to a dad. So, with Command IQ, I found a way to get the hugs back. Watch.
Dad, the Wi-Fi is down.
Oh, let me see if I can fix it.
It's back. Thanks, Dad. You're the best.
With Command IQ, you can bring the hugs back.
Can tell you they have a rock-solid commitment to agriculture. Bell can prove it. To this day, every Bell Bank branch is partially built with rocks we've picked from our founder's farm. But our roots in ag have grown more than a few offices. They've shaped who we are and formed our entire approach to banking. Let us prove it to you as you grow your farm and prepare your legacy for the next generation. Bell Bank, committed to ag. In Wahpeton, talk to Rick
Founded in 1972, Mindak Farmers Cooperative is owned by nearly 500 sugar beet growers and has a rich history of sweetening life in the Red River Valley. Join Mindak's team today. In addition to an excellent pay and benefits package, they are currently offering a $2,000 sign-on bonus for all full-time positions, which includes sugar loader, packager helper, extra gang, and yard person helper. Entry level starting at $19.78 per hour, plus a $3 per hour shift differential. Apply online at mdf.coop/careers or contact Zane 701-671-7777.
Every business begins with an idea. With dedication, hard work, and high-speed broadband, that idea can grow into something giant. The member organizations that form BAND are proud to support North Dakota businesses every step of the way, from the soil to the stadium. The Broadband Association of North Dakota, helping North Dakotans grow bright ideas into big business.
A local insurance team ready to serve you. American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates, providing home, auto, life, farm, and business insurance. As residents of your community, they understand how important it is to be there for you, their trusted friends and neighbors. Together, they're building strong partnerships that help everyone succeed. American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates, a proud supporter of high school athletics.
And we hope to see you at American Family Insurance, Miller Associates.
Welcome back to Three Borders Sports Network, everybody. Welcome back to everybody watching on Red River Communications Cable Channel 28, our own dedicated channel to Three Borders Sports Network. And welcome everybody here watching on our YouTube channel. We appreciate everybody tuning in. And also, besides Bruce Doctor, Chris and Christy Marr text me during halftime here. And Chris and Christy, always good fans of Three Borders Sports Network. Marcos is staying with Pat and Laura Lucina.
Oh, there we go.
So there you go. Little background there. Thank you, Dorothy. That was from Dorothy Doctor. Bruce is at the game. So I said I gave Bruce Doctor credit a little bit earlier. Well, Dorothy's watching. So thanks, Dorothy. Bruce is at the game.
All the doctors are watching.
Yeah.
Doctor.
Oh, we're old. That was a Three Stooges line, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Doctor. We're both into Hogan's Heroes, I know.
Yeah, we are.
Hey, with 1.4 inches of rain in my gauge this morning, the field is holding up pretty well, isn't it?
Actually, it is. The sideline is a little muddy.
Yeah, a little muddy here in the sidelines.
And the Huskies do have the cleat cleaners that they're carrying around, and every time out, a couple players are coming over and cleaning their shoes.
There's that little pooch kick, and it lands at the 40-yard line, and a dog pile on top of that. Then it'll be Highliner ball at about the 40.5-yard line. It's covered up over on the far side there by Caleb McCafflin.
Yeah, the worst part of the field is where the players have to stand on the sideline.
Yeah, it is, really. I was talking to Ryan Steffens before the game here, Brian. He was up in the press box, and he said that, too. He said that it was the sidelines are going to be the worst. Field actually drains. If you've never...
It is crowned pretty good.
Oh, my goodness, it's crowned. If you've never been on field level, my goodness, that's a crown. And the snap goes to Heck, and the handoff goes to Borg. He'll go up off the right side, gets a carry of about 2 or 3 yards for positive gain here for the Valley City Highliners.
Now we'll see what adjustments have been made at halftime. We'll see if the Huskies can contain this middle run game, and we'll see if the Highliners can do a little better job of hanging on the football. The turnovers have cost them and provided a little bit of an advantage for the Huskies here in this game.
I'm told if you're laying down on one sideline, you cannot see the player standing on the other sideline.
I would agree with that.
It's such a huge crown. 2nd and 6. The snap and the fake handoff. Heck goes across the middle, and it's pass intended, and it's incomplete at the Husky 40-yard line there on the pass intended for Shape.
Huskies got away with one there. The defender fell down, and Shape was wide open. And I'm surprised he didn't bring that one in.
Yep.
He's already displayed. He's got some pretty good hands.
We were told at halftime here during the break that J.D. Gomez will be back in the game. He was cramping up, so that's a good thing for the Huskies. So J.D. will be back for the Huskies. We saw him warming up on the sidelines as well. So handoff goes to Borg, and he breaks it through, and he goes across the 50 easily, and he carries a bunch of Huskies across their 40-yard line inside the 40 to about the 38-yard line.
Yeah, the Huskies are in there trying to pull that ball away once he got wrapped up, but you got to bring him down. Don't let him get those extra yardage.
Carry of about 17 yards through the middle for Borg. And again, Brian, we talked about it at the beginning here, how the Highliners just kept pounding it up the middle, and Huskies haven't really stopped it too much. A couple blitzes have helped.
Yeah, the Highliners have hurt themselves early.
1st and 10 for the Highliners. Ball at the 38-yard line of the Huskies. Fake handoff to Borg. Pass comes inside on the slant, and it's caught. And breaking a tackle there and getting away from everybody was Connor Sewer. And Trayton Mauk missed a tackle there as he's still on the ground. He gets up slow. It'll be another first down for the Highliners.
Yeah, just found a hole there. And Sewer able to get a little rack there, picking up the first down.
So ball just outside the red zone. Ball at the 21-yard line. Highliners coming out here early in the second half to make a statement.
Huskies showing blitz.
And he hands it off to Borg, and again, back up the middle. Positive yards again, about 7 yards.
Yeah, that offensive line of the Highliners doing a good job of making way. And then the back's able to pick up the yards, a big 8-yard gain there.
Peyton Olson, one of the offensive linemen, 6'5", 250. We talked about Christian Butler earlier, 6'4", 285. So it's 2nd and 2 now. Ball in the Amanda Frederick State Farm Insurance red zone. Heck in the backfield with Borg, and he'll hand it off to Borg. Back up the middle he goes. And he gets it up near the first down marker. We'll see where they mark it.
He's going to be pretty close.
I think that was Evan Doctor flying in from the outside there, trying to make a shoestring tackle, and it is a first down for the Highliners.
One official says first down. One, I think, was going to measure it. Now they're like, okay, we'll go ahead and move him for you.
Close enough. You don't see that much. Even in the pros, you don't see measurements much anymore. So it's 1st and 10 here now. Ball just outside the 10-yard line on the 11. Oh,
and you got offsides again. You got encroachment again on the Huskies.
3rd one, isn't it, tonight?
I believe so, yeah.
So the yardage will be marked off against the Huskies. They had 2 early in the first quarter. And it was 1st and 5 a couple of different times for the Highliners.
First down and 5 from the 6-yard line.
Coming off the sideline here was Isaiah Brushert. Huskies look like they're in man defense here. And again, handoff to Borg up the middle, and what else? Steady dose, and you give him a 6-yard touchdown run.
Hard to stop, and when you hang on to the football, you're able to put it in the end zone, and the Highliners get on the end zone here and close this to a 4-point game here before the extra point.
Okay, the last one was a bad snap on an attempted field goal. So the same situation here for the Highliners now.
And a couple of bad snaps here.
Snap on mark, kick is up, and it's good.
That one was perfect right
so
there.
Heck with the kick. So that puts the score here at the 9:15 mark of the second half, 3rd quarter. I'll get it out eventually. We're going to take a break, and it's 10-7 in favor of the Huskies. We'll be right back.
At Interstate Engineering, our business is about connections. We connect people to water, communities to counties, and counties to the rest of the world. Our work connects main streets to interstates, and yesterday with the potential of tomorrow. With over 40 years of connecting, our experience and expertise are thanks to the clients we have earned, the trust we have built, and the connections we have made. Interstate Engineering, the professionals you need, the people you trust.
And the kickoff goes deep to the other side. Picking it up over there, I believe, is DeVries. He's going to come over to the near side and not quite get to the 25-yard line as he's tackled and pushed backwards. It'll be Husky ball around the 24-yard line. 23, we'll see where they mark it.
Yeah, the Highliners do a good job of covering that kick, and Huskies will start at the 24-yard line.
So the Huskies on the near hash here. There's J.D. Gomez split out on the near side here, so he is at the bottom of your screen there. So he is back in for the Huskies. He takes off on a sprint, and here comes Trayton Malkin to try to follow him, and he's going to get tackled for a loss.
Yeah, just nowhere to go there. Highliners right on top of that one.
Connor Sewer and Dylan Hunt on the tackle, pushing him out of bounds. Looks like it's going to be a negative gain there for Trayton, so it'll be 2nd and 11.
And if you're the Huskies, you certainly want to try and move the ball, but at the same time, you want to try and chew up some clock. And the Highliners had no problem going down and scoring to start the second half.
Three receivers off on the short side here as Jackson Breeze goes into motion, sets up in the slot position. He goes across and handoff to Malk up the middle. And again, a steady diet of Trayton Malk up the middle just isn't going to work right now as the Highliners are sniffing it out. A gain of 2.
Yeah, just nothing there. And you had all but 2 Highliners in on that tackle.
Yeah. Clock continues here in the third quarter. Dorothy Doctor said that Marcos is from Spain. And that makes sense because Laura Lucina is a Spanish teacher.
There you go. Yeah.
So how about that?
No language barrier in that household.
3rd and 9. Snap goes to Kubla. He looks to his left. Now fakes the pump. Now he's going to roll to his left, and he's going to get pressured. Pass intended on the far side, and I think that's Jackson DeVries over around the 40-yard line, but it goes incomplete as it went out of bounds.
Yeah, just nobody open over there. Highliners do a good job of covering everybody up, and Bjorn just had to kind of throw that one away.
So it's going to be 4th and 9 here for the Huskies. They're going to have to punt the ball away again. Shape in the back to receive at about his 40-yard line. Trayton Malk faked it in the first quarter. Now it's going to bounce. Shape's going to have to let it roll, and he gets a good roll there for Trayton Malk as it rolls back to the 25-yard line right on that spot. So good kick there for Trayton Malk. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Highliners here. And that change of possession.
Just flip-flop the field there. That was a good Husky bounce.
Trayton Malk on the year, Brian, averaging 37.6 yards. He had a longest of 52, so that was a pretty good kick there for him.
Husky's going to have to dig down deep here and get a stop. See if you can get the Highliner offense off the field and see if you can get back to work on your own.
There's a handoff again going up, and that time it's Amon, and he gets the usual 6 or 7 yards. It's not 3 yards in a cloud of dust. It's 6 yards on a pile of mud.
Yeah, you'll take 6 yards to carry if you can get it. I mean, it's hard to stop. The Huskies have had an issue with it, and you just keep going with it. We'll just go up the middle until they stop it. And they were able to march down the field to start the second half, and like I said, Huskies going to have to dig down deep and try and get a stop.
A big offensive line here again, led by the center, Christian Butler. And that's just like hitting the wall. There's a good tackle as Schwartz throws Amon backwards a little bit, maybe a gain of 1 yard.
And that's a good wrap-up for the Huskies. They've had a couple where they've been able to make contact in the backfield, and then the runner's still able to pick up another 3-4 yards, but a good job there on the tackle.
So Chase Marsh also on the defensive line. Schwartz is there in the middle. Can't tell who's on the other end, if that's Luke Anderson or not. Again, can't read the numbers from up here, folks. Sorry, with that black jersey and purple number. Not a good combination for announcers. Pass complete over here in the wide receiver screen and across the 40, and there's a slip. We've seen a few slips tonight. Pass was caught by Ethan Miller for the first down.
Yeah, the field's starting to take its toll. It's getting chewed up a little bit. Still in good shape, but footing questionable on the outside edge there. Like you said, when you get closer to those sidelines, that's where a lot of the water collects. And Highliner slipped right on the sideline. Had a couple chances there to pick up a couple more yards.
The Wildcats played DuPage last Saturday. Wasn't there a little rain shower before that one too or something?
I think so.
There was. That's an interesting position there by the slot back. And again, there's a good tackle by the Huskies, but it's still a gain of about 3 or 4 yards. Amon backs everybody up.
Right. Amon able to pick up extra yards after the initial contact, and that's been an issue for the Huskies here tonight.
Well, the 4-1 overall Valley City Highliners taking on the 1-4 Huskies. And we thought it was going to be a good game in our Yield Advantage pregame show, Brian, and so far it's done all of that for us.
Yeah, it's been a good one, and the Huskies were able to be productive in that first half, and they have to go back to some of what they did, and the Highliners trying to clean it up here in the second half.
Heck takes the snap. He'll hand it off to Amon. Did I see a flag come flying in there? I think I did, didn't I?
Either that or just a towel from one of the players.
It's a flag at the 47.
It's a flag right there in the middle. Well, that's going to be a hold.
Must be there, I'm guessing.
You have face mask in there.
Could be. Yep.
There is a penalty on the play.
They marked the ball right by the flag. Illegal block.
A chop block there.
Yep. You don't see that very much anymore either, so good call by the back judge. Because it came, I saw the flag come from the back.
See that a lot on a middle run either. I mean,
right? Yeah.
Maybe, going to the outside or.
And that's illegal because it's more of an injury threat.
Correct. There's a high risk for the defender there.
Yes. Again, if you want to shoot us a shout out there at 701-640-2619, the Amanda Frederick State Farm Insurance shout out number. Sure appreciate that. We'll give you a holler. Tell us who you're cheering for and who you are, and give you recognition. I want to thank Giant Seeds and Snacks, our Coaches Show sponsor. We're going to be back with the Coaches Show next week, Wednesday.
Been off for 2 weeks.
Goodness me. Been busy. And here it is, 2nd and 19 now as Highliners Heck drops back, looks toward the near sideline. Pass intended, and we might see a flag.
Yep. You're going to get a flag.
2 flags. Everybody saw it. You and I saw it. Miller was the intended receiver. He had to actually slow up, and the Huskies defender just ran him over as he slowed up for the catch.
I think the defender just kind of never really saw the ball.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a big penalty for the Huskies. After you
had him 2nd and 19.
2nd and 19, and just a big one.
Yep.
And sometimes, just throw it up, and we'll see what we can get if we can get the flag. It's going to be the 15-yard penalty.
15-yard version, huh?
So they'll get a bunch of it back here. And it'll remain 2nd down.
So it does not give them a 1st down automatically.
Well, you'll take a 15-yard gain in a 2nd and 19 and keep your down for sure.
So now it's 2nd and 4. So the Huskies again looking for the big defensive stop. No, that's Borg. No, it wasn't either. It went the other way on the keeper. So that fooled me. I was watching Borg on that one.
There was some trickery there.
Trickeration.
Nice sleight of hand. Put it in the belly and pull it out. And they pick up the 1st down there. That was well executed on the read option there.
Very much so.
Because they haven't pulled it out hardly at all. I'm going to guess that's the first time really that they've done that. And it's at the right time.
Split out here to the near side is Shape. 1st and 10 for the Highliners in Husky territory. Handoff does go to Borg this time. And again, a big 7 or 8 yard gain on the carry.
I think Malk on the tackle there. And again, you'll take 7 yards anytime you can get them.
Cade Pickin and Luke Anderson check in defensively for the Huskies.
This Highliners offense starting to wear this Huskies defense down.
Homecoming 2023. The Highliners looking to spoil it for the Huskies. 2nd and short. Heck hands the ball off to Borg up the middle, and he breaks a tackle, and the ball, I thought I saw it squirt out of there, but he gets tackled for a gain of about 9. It'll be 1st down for the Highliners.
And again, all that yardage coming after the initial contact, and made contact right at the line of scrimmage, but it's high, it's around the chest and not down around the waist and legs, and hard to bring a runner down that way.
We're under 4 minutes to play here in the third quarter. The Highliners have possessed the ball most of this third quarter. Again, in that slot position is Connor Sewer. Handoff goes to Borg up the middle. There he goes. And he gets up ahead, almost a first down. We'll see where they mark it. And the nearest side judge here is calling that a first down. He wants to move the sticks.
You know it's an issue when you have your safeties making a lot of tackles, Joe. And in the second half, that's who's making the tackles for the Huskies.
There they finally moved the sticks over on the other side. There was a little confusion over there. So 1st and 10, and the Amanda Frederick State Farm Insurance red zone. Snap high again. This time the Huskies meet Borg in the backfield, and I don't think he's going to get back to the original line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and 10, maybe 2nd and 12. We'll see where they set the ball. 2nd and 10.
Right back to the line of scrimmage. And again, another issue where it probably should have been a 2-yard loss.
Yep. He just backed his way in, powered his way back.
Just tough to bring down.
The ball marker never changed as far as the other side door, and it's still 2nd and 10. 2:40 to go. Highliners in the Amanda Frederick State Farm Insurance red zone. 2nd and 10. 3 receivers to the left, nobody to the right. And this time they hand it off to Amon, and again he turns around, tries to back up, and gets maybe back to the line of scrimmage on the handoff to Amon. The white jerseys of Valley City getting a little dark now on these running backs. So there must be a little moisture down there in the field.
I think so, and they were covering up the football in between downs, or wiping it pretty good.
Yeah.
So that ball not easy to hold onto. The field is wet, and we've seen a couple turnovers in the first half. So this would be a big third down play here for the Huskies. I think it's 4-down territory.
Loss of a yard, 3rd and 11. Huskies crowd getting into the game here as Hex drops back, looks to the right, pass goes down into the end zone, and incomplete. Pass intended and out of the reach of Miller in the end zone. And it'll be 4th and 11.
A tough throw there. That kind of ended double coverage.
Well, he had to pinpoint that one in there.
Yeah, he did, and it was close. Just overthrown.
Are we going to see a field goal here now by the...
I think you got to try it here now. You got to be aware, on the lookout for a fake.
Yep.
But this is certainly makeable for the Highliners. Got to get a good snap here. They've had an issue with it in the first half.
35-yarder. Heck, with the kick, is it long enough? No, it's going to be short. And the Huskies will take over on that one on the turnover on downs. And the Huskies escape that game-tying field goal by the Highliners. How about that?
I don't know if that was tipped or not.
Just didn't seem like it got up in the air very far,
Either he got under it a lot because it had a lot of spin on it, or it was tipped at the line of scrimmage.
35-yard attempt. Huskies will get the ball back at the 20.
And now the Huskies got to move this ball down the field a little bit, chew up a little bit of clock. Only 1:31 left in the third. But if you can come away with some points here.
Yeah, this is just the second possession of the half here by the Huskies.
And turn this thing back into a 2-score game. You could put yourself in the driver's seat, but you got a lot of work to do here.
Kubla in the backfield, Trayton Malk off to his right. Snap into the belly of Malk, and he goes right up the middle. He'll get his 6 or 7 up the middle for a positive gain. And he's had a little bit of a struggle here in the second half, Brian, but he got positive yards on that carry.
Have you seen that play before?
He said the playbook is the same on both.
Yeah, it is. So just right up the middle there for the Huskies, taking one out of the Highliners playbook.
2nd and 3, ball at the 27. Oop, a little slippery there, and it's a pass complete on the intended pass. And I think that's Nick Langham-Alter. We'll wait till he gets up. But it looked like the physical build of Nick Langham-Alter on that side. That'd be a pass that he would catch over there.
Look like he's going to, somebody's still on the ground over there.
Oh.
It was DeVries on the catch.
It's a Highliner that's down over there, and it looks like cramps. It was DeVries on the catch, huh?
Yeah, it was DeVries on the catch, and the ball slipped right away, and Kubala dropped it, able to pick it up and find DeVries for the first down.
So we can take a break here, and we've got an injury timeout, so we'll be right back with 52 seconds left to go in the third. It's 10-7 in favor of the Huskies. Back after
In this place, we see potential like nowhere else. Here, vision is boundless. That's why we never settle. We look for the moments when everything becomes possible. The moments that inspire us to make every day better. In this place, there's no such thing as good. There's only great. This is orthopedics and sports medicine like nowhere else.
I got some more shout-outs to take care of as long as we still have an injury on the field here. And again, it just looks like cramps over on the far sideline there for a Highliner player. We want to thank the Brewers. They're watching out in Morton, North Dakota.
There we go.
Cheering on Trayton Malk and the Huskies. So thank you, Brewers.
The Brew Crew.
Dave and Kathy Langenwalter. There's a familiar name, too, as well. Hope Dave is doing well. And thanks for tuning in, Dave and Kathy. Lonnie Steffens, that's Braden's aunt, is watching this fun and exciting game here for the Huskies. So
Braden's had a nice game.
Thank you, Lonnie Steffens.
You haven't said Karen and Carly.
I haven't, have I?
No.
Well, what the heck? We got Chad working. So
should we shout out them?
I'm going to wait. I'm going to make her text me.
Okay. All right. There we go.
The Klostermans are watching. Joe was loading beat trucks tonight. It's an open haul, so the Klostermans are watching from home tonight. Cooper's mom and dad. Cooper was a homecoming royalty tonight. He was recognized before the game. Oh, look at there. There's somebody even sent me a video of Tucker Hermes kicking field goals back in 2018. How about that?
Got a score from Breckenridge. They're on the road. They're at Parker's Prairie, I believe, and they are down 22-15 with 8:30 to go.
What was the score?
22-15.
With how much?
8:30 to go.
Thank you. I was reading text messages as Kubala takes a snap, and he'll hand it off there on a quick handoff to, I believe that was Malk. Yeah, it was Trayton off to the left side there, off the left tackle, and gets up for a gain of about 3 yards.
And let's see if they run another play here. They're going to have
mark it 2 yards.
Just 2 seconds difference.
It is, isn't
the
it?
Play and the game clock.
So one more play here in the half, unless the Huskies get a first down or it's incomplete. We'll see how it goes. Kubala takes a low snap, and it squirts by him, and he's going to cover it up at the 28-yard line. Just what the Huskies did not want here to end the third quarter, as a very negative play there on the low snap. Haven't seen too many of them from the Huskies this year, Brian, but that's going to make third and about 20 here for the Huskies as we go to quarter number 4. On the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard, Huskies still lead the Highliners 10-7. We'll be right back on Three Borders Sports Network.
Getting you back to what you love. We are Optimum Rehab. For over a decade, Dr. Tony Egeman has provided physical therapy services for the people of Wahpeton, Breckenridge, and surrounding communities. We're a small practice that sees our patients as individuals. Through hands-on techniques, our patients have their treatment plans tailored to their exact needs. Sprains, sore muscles, back pain, achy joints, rehab following surgery, you name it. Optimum Rehab is your answer. When you need exceptional physical therapy, you need Optimum Rehab. No matter the time of year, there's never a bad time to get your ride sparkling at All Seasons Car Wash. Your ride deserves to shine all year round. We'll see you at All Seasons Car Wash.
Seasons Car Wash and Jay Jolson. Thank you very much, Jay. And Smith Motors of Wahpeton, your certified GM's dealer and GMC and Chevrolet dealer in Wahpeton. Essentia Health, Wahpeton Daily News, Optimum Rehab, Interstate Engineering, Sanford Health, Ripper Sports, downtown Wahpeton. Tyler and Ripper got all your favorite sports teams apparel. Bell Bank, Minn Kota Ag Products, Bold Print, Red River Grain, Hornstein Family Chiropractic, Red River Valley Western, and here comes the Huskies on 3rd and 17. Is what it says on the scoreboard, so we'll go with it. Fake handoff on the reverse, but a screen pass, and it's almost picked off here on the near side by Sewer. He's had his hands on the ball a lot of times defensively, Brian.
If that ball doesn't slip through his hands, and he knows that he's got his hands around his helmet there, he walks into the end zone.
That was a pick six, yeah.
Again, the ball a little slick, and that saved the Huskies a turnover there. Now they're going to have to give it back to the Highliners and going to have to come up with a big stop with just under 12 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter.
As Trayton Malk steps back to punt again, and Shape back at his own 35. Trayton kicks it right at, and he might have lost it in the lights, Brian. He was going for it and then backed off.
I think he lost his footing. He was charging hard to get it, planted, and then just slipped a little bit and had to let that go by. Fortunate that he didn't touch it.
Yeah.
And they got a flag here.
It's a 53-yard kick, maybe for naught.
And
with the roll.
It'll be interesting to see who this is on.
Big number 79. And we've said his name a few times tonight. Christian Butler still standing down here. He thinks it's coming back.
Either it's coming back or it's going to be a hold, and it's on the Huskies. So
it's on the Huskies.
Going to make them re-kick it.
Penalty is holding against the Huskies.
Well, the Klostermans are digging beats tomorrow. Open hall. And we got 1.4 inches here at my gauge at home, and I'm going combining tomorrow. How about that?
You are, huh?
Yeah.
Don't get stuck in the mud up there.
We only got a couple tents up there, so we're
really?
Yeah, we're going to go. So there you go. All right, the Huskies, it's march back again here. And now Trayton Malk's going to kick the ball with the line of scrimmage at the 19-yard line. So again, he needs a big kick here. Shape now standing at his 44-yard line.
He needs a good kick and no return here to keep the Highliners out of really good field position.
Ooh, and Trayton does well to pull that one down as the snap was high, and he does get the bounce this time. Lands at the 45, and Ethan Miller was very. Go ahead.
It looked like he touched that as he
backed
away from it. And
as slippery as it is out there,
yeah. You got to just get away from that thing. I thought maybe he's going to try and pick it up and take off with a little Don Beebe, but
Don Beebe,
he let it go.
Name from the past.
People were like, who?
His son had some time with the Vikings at one point in time.
Is that right?
Yeah. And I think he's bounced around the NFL a little bit. His son.
I heard the Vikings had a little issue with crowd noise last.
Yeah, you were there part of it too, man.
My wife was too loud at the game. It's her fault.
Okay. Heck drops back, looks to the left. Pass over on the far side intended for Miller, and a knockdown defensively there. We'll see if we can tell if that was Braden Steffens, if Lonnie is going to be a happy aunt.
I thought maybe he's going to go up and get that one.
Yeah, he just kind of knocked her down there.
It was Steffens over there, too.
It was Steffens. So Miller.
He went up with full intention of just knocking it down.
Yep,
I thought he could have come down with it, though. He had full position on it. It was just a little bit above his head. And a good breakup over there.
So Heck and the Highliners were looking for it all there on that 1st and 10. Now it's 2nd and 10 from their own 46-yard line.
See if they go back to the bread and butter here. They do.
They do. And there goes Borg with a nice little leap there and gets across the 45 of the Huskies up to the 40-yard line. And again, just a steady dose of either Borg or Amon.
Yeah, again, up the middle. Contact in the middle of that run, but able to hurdle over some of the defenders and pick up a big yardage and pick up a big first down.
And we haven't seen too much blitzing here by the Huskies in the second half. Again, ball possession heavily favoring the Highliners here in the second half as we're in the fourth quarter with 11 minutes to go.
Show blitz there and then back out of it.
Connor Seward comes in and sets up behind the guard. Again, Heck drops back, pass across the middle, intended for Miller. It's caught complete, and he's going to get in for the 40-yard touchdown on that pass. So Heck looks across the middle, and Ethan Miller scores on a 40-yard touchdown pass.
Just found him right there on a little seam route, and perfectly thrown and well executed there by the Highliners, and they take the lead here in the fourth quarter with 10:43 to go, now up 13-10.
So it looks like we're going to kick the extra point here, so it's try to make it a 4-point game here. A big extra point here for the Highliners. Kick is up and good, as it is now 14-10 in favor of the Highliners. They take the lead here at the 10:43 mark of quarter number 4. We're going to come right back here, and the Huskies will get the football back, trailing by 4 right here on Three Borders Sports Network.
Since 1941, Minn Kota Ag Products has been helping farmers with their agricultural needs. The farming industry has expanded at great lengths, and Minn Kota Ag Products is there to provide farmers with their entire chemical, fertilizer, seed, and grain elevator needs. They also offer deep band tillage, chemical application, and fertilizer application, just to name a few. For market access at your fingertips and information essential to your farm operation, download the Minn Kota Ag Products app. Minn Kota Ag Products, proud to be a partner in your farm operation since 1941.
Linda Langenwalter is watching as well. She's Nick's aunt. A whole Langenwalter crew watching tonight, too, as well on Three Border Sports Network. And here comes Heck with the kick, and he's going to kick it deep, and it goes right to Jackson DeVries. He'll pick it up at the 5-yard line. Slips with his back foot, comes around to the near side, gets up to the 22, and pushed out of bounds on the near side by Carver Peterson.
And the Huskies going to have to go to work quick here. See if they can answer on the score by the Highliners. Penalty is what played in favor of the Highliners there on that punt.
That's right.
Had them pinned in okay position there, and then after the penalty, the Highliners come back with good field position, able to take advantage of it and score.
So the Huskies have had limited time with the ball here in the second half. They had a 10-0 halftime lead.
Yeah, just haven't been able to get any first downs.
Pass, or the handoff goes up the middle. Gary up to near the 35-yard line, so Trayton Malk gets his 6 yards in a pile of mud. Not really too muddy.
No, a good run there. Now you're second and short. Got a lot of options here. Can really open up the playbook.
2nd and 3. Double stack receivers over on the right side. DeVries goes in motion to the slot position. Snap off to Malk, and he gets buried in the backfield. Loss of a couple.
You're in 2nd and short there. Now you're going to stretch it out a little bit.
3rd medium.
And also Peyton Olsen.
You need a first down here. You need to try and extend this drive as long as you can and give yourself some opportunities.
Kubla in the backfield, Malk to his left, takes the snap, the drop back, looks to the left, pass inside, and did it bounce? Yeah, it did.
That one hop.
Yep. It was pass caught over here by Nick Langenwalter, but it bounced before it got to him. He picked it up like the shortstop he is.
And with 9:21 to go, they're going to have to kick it away. That's a tough one to swallow there. You're in 2nd and short, and you're not able to pick up that first down.
That possession, time of possession, just 1 minute and 22 seconds is all it was there for the Huskies. There's Malk with the snap. He wants to fake it, and he's going to try run, and he slips.
He slipped and just not able
to
get
make
that
the cut.
first down, and that's going to make it tough here. Because now you got to lean on your defense, and the defense has struggled here in the second half, and Highliners are going to get this ball in great field position.
Brian, he had to try and make that cut because there was a defender coming to cut him off that side. So he tried to make that cut coming back in, which he almost had to do.
Yep.
Or he would have been tackled behind the sticks.
Yep.
But
and no room outside there. So good coverage by the Highliners.
Slippery condition there for Trayton Malk. Prevents the Huskies from converting. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Highliners. Ball on their Husky 32-yard line.
Oh, you got movement. I don't know if that was on the Highliners or the Huskies.
Big number 76, Peyton Olsen.
Came off the edge quick
I
over
guess
there.
so.
And usually there's movement that brings them over. And it is.
False start on the offense.
Just when you see him react like that, he's reacting to some movement on the line.
In the crowd shouting, you can't do that. But right now, the scoreboard indicates the Huskies are behind.
And the Highlanders not going to be in any hurry here.
Not at all. The handoff goes to Borg. Gets up forward, carries it, gets it back to the original line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and 10-ish.
And you need to stop here. 2nd down and
maybe 11.
11.
Looks like that's where they're putting the stick. Huskies just haven't gotten that offensive side of the ball going here in the second half.
Yeah, in the second half, no long drives. They've been 3 and out.
Yep.
And the Highliners have been productive. They've taken care of the football. They didn't take care of the football in the first half and done a good job of it here in the second.
Buehler looks back to Heck. Oh, he's on the ball. Snap. Get off to Borg, left side. Off the left guard on the dive play and gets it forward. Maybe a carry of about 4.
Still just dragging tacklers, Joe.
Those guys, they're not that big.
No.
Borg at, he is 6'1", 210, but Amon is only 5'8", 165, but they both drag the tacklers.
Just strong. Initial contact, they're getting 2, maybe 3 extra yards.
As we approach the 8-minute mark left in regulation. J.D. Gomez out here defensively on the far side. Excuse me, on the near side. And there's a flag that comes flying up.
That's going to be on the Huskies.
A little hard count there got somebody to jump.
Yep.
As whoever was out there on the wide receiver spot there for the Valley City Highliners clapped his hands right away, so that must have been something they tried to call in the huddle.
And still 3rd down, but
now
3rd short now.
Yeah.
The penalty will bring up a 3rd and 2 for the Highliners.
So Heck.
3rd and 2, you got one-on-one coverage on the outside. I think this ball's going up the middle again.
I would say. Snap. Oh, and it's going to be a pass.
There it is.
Down the middle, and there was a whole lot of people there. 2 receivers for Valley City together. They collided. I believe one of the intended receivers was Dylan Hunt.
They had one-on-one on both edges, and both receivers went into the middle and just created a crowd back there.
Looks like J.D. Gomez was stretching out his calf again.
Now
4th and 2. Big play here for the Huskies defense. Big play for the Highliner offense. Snap high to Borg, and he's tackled behind the line of scrimmage. And Huskies will get the ball back on a downs. Go ahead, Vito.
Big stop there on 4th down. Highliner's been running that all night long, and the Huskies have not been able to stop that middle run, and they come up with a big one there here late in the 4th quarter with 7:38 to go, down 4.
I think I heard Noel give Trayton Malk credit on that tackle. He must have crashed in from the outside.
Just a good stop by the Huskies. Now you got to be productive on offense.
Everybody must have knew Borg was going to get the ball. I guess you and I kind of probably thought the same thing. 7:38, Huskies need an offensive drive now. Kubla, snap, looks on the slant pass, complete to DeVries. Gets across the 40, and he's tackled right at about the 40, so it's a first down for the Huskies, one of their very few here in the second half.
Yeah, and they've had a little bit of some opportunities to get that. They short hop one on the last one, and maybe they figured, hey, we saw something that we could take advantage of, and good execution there, pick up the first down, move the sticks.
Braden Steffen split out here to the near side, 2 to the right. Big reception there for Jackson DeVries. Kubla takes the snap, fakes the handoff again, looks at the same play, and that time goes up high.
They're going to get a flag here.
They are going to get a late flag coming in from deep. Steffen's on the inside route there, Brian. And the pass was very high. So I don't know if it was pass interference. It is against Valley City.
So that's going to be a 15-yard penalty, and that'll give the Huskies a first down.
So I think Braden was doing a good job running his route, faked it going deep, and the defender came up and bumped him and pushed him inside. So that's maybe why the pass was a little bit high.
And a final from Parker's Prairie. The Cowboys fall 22-15 to Parker's Prairie on the road after picking up their first win last week.
Parker's Prairie's in Section 6A too, aren't they?
I believe so.
3 receivers to the left. Kubla drops back. Now he's going to roll to the left, and he gets pressure.
He's going to have to throw it away.
And he's going to throw it away, and he does, and it's thankfully falls where no one's near it at the 50-yard line, and Jackson DeVries was in the vicinity. So good play by Bjorn just to dump it there after he couldn't find anybody open on the near side.
Now their quick slants have been successful. This little sit route has been successful. So something quick, not a deep drop for Bjorn.
2nd and 10. Huskies with the ball at the 45-yard line of the Highliners.
A one-on-one on the top of the screen there.
Snap. Handoff goes to Malk. He'll get it up for a couple of yards. So it'll be 3rd and about 7 or 8. Joe Schreiner, Brian Watson, Jack Barton down on the camera, and also Chad Affield. Appreciate Chad taking his Friday night over here, and Jack working the camera for us for the first time this year. Jack worked the camera for us a couple times during the hockey season last year. Huskies 3rd and 8. Gets DeVries in motion to the far side. He'll drop back and a little screen right across the middle, right by Butler. Malk gets across the 35, close to the 30-yard line on that screen right across the middle, Brian.
Yeah, they get that one executed perfectly. And I think that might have been what they were trying to do on the last play with Bjorn dropping so deep. But that's well executed, a little middle screen. And get the ball to your playmaker and let him pick up the first down.
Bueller was standing right beside Trayton Malk when he caught the pass and just didn't get turned around quick enough.
Could have just reached out and grabbed him there.
Yeah. That's 1st and 10 for the Huskies. Ball at the 33-yard line of the Highliners. Snap to Malk. Handoff went to Malk, and he gets it up ahead. Carry of about 3 or 4. It'll be 2nd down for the Huskies.
And they're wiping off that football almost every play.
The moisture just must be coming up, huh? 'Cause it's not raining.
No, it's not raining, but they've wiped the football every play.
Several times.
The umpire there's got a towel in his hand.
Yep. 2 to the right, 1 to the left. In motion, coming this way is DeVries. He spins around, goes the other way, and Malk gets the handoff, and he'll roll up forward for a gain of a 2 or 3 again. And it'll be 3rd and medium.
So Huskies putting together a good drive, able to pick up a couple of first downs, and now you're in 3rd and about 6 here. You're going to need a 3rd down, definitely a 4-down territory.
Definitely. The Huskies, as we're under 5 minutes to play, have to get positive yardage here. Snap. Kubla rolls to the right, and he's getting chased. Pass complete. I think it's enough for a first down. I can't tell who it was. It Langenwalter?
I think that's Langenwalter, they got a flag on the play, Joe.
Oh, goodness. It was Langenwalter. It was enough for a first down. I see they're pointing. They were pointing toward Valley City, so I don't know if it's a defensive foul or what. But it was a completion to Nick Langenwalter for a first down. It was enough.
It's in the middle of the field there.
Yeah. In the defensive side of the ball, though, on the defensive side of the stick. See what they say.
There was a rollout there, so
illegal man.
Inevitably out on that rollout.
So the illegal man downfield for the Huskies there is going to nullify that first down catch by Nick Langenwalter.
That is a tough one there. That's another penalty that is taking away a good play by the Huskies. Got to shake it off here. You got to get back to business. Don't need to pick it all up at once. You're definitely in 4-down territory here. So try and get something back here, and then if you need to, pick it up on 4th down. But you don't need to get it all back on this down.
Braden Steffens split out here to the near side. He's right on top of the numbers. Kubla looks over to Malk. Now he looks to his right. Again looks to his right. And a little pitch to Malk as he stumbled getting out of the blocks, and it'll be a loss on the play. It's 4th and a bunch.
Yeah, just never got going, stumbled, and that just gave Valley City enough time to get back there and just never got his motors going.
Well, Coach, now you got to come up with something here with 4:24 to go.
Yeah, now you have to get it all and get your best, what is that, 16 yards? Your best 16-yard play out.
Look in the playbook for a 4th and 16 because you got to have it now.
I don't know if there's a lot of those.
2 to the left, 2 to the right. Drayton Malk in the backfield alongside Bjorn Kubla. A little pressure being shown here by the Highliners, and here comes from the outside the blitz. Pass down the middle, just out of the outstretched arms, intended for Drayton Malk, and it's incomplete.
And they really had their pick there. They had 3 receivers that were beyond the sticks and had an opportunity to take your pick and just overthrew right in the middle. So a missed opportunity there for the Huskies, and that one shot down by a penalty. And there's been a couple of those tonight where the Huskies have done some good things and then only to give it back with the penalty.
So the Huskies turn it over on downs on the Highliner 38. Now it's 1st and 10. The Huskies still with 3 timeouts, though, Brian, so it's still not over till it's over.
And the Highliners will be in no hurry here with 3:55 to go.
Heck barks the signal, then he'll hand it off to who else but Borg. Again, breaks 1 tackle. Gets up to about the 41, 42. It'll be gain of 4. And there's the first time out by the Huskies.
It just takes everybody to bring that runner down.
There's a timeout. We'll take a timeout as well on the Carlson Family Insurance timeout. We'll be right back after this message on Three Borders Sports Network.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent.
The Huskies take a timeout here with the 3:46 left to go in regulation, trailing the Highliners 14-10. Hey, buddy, I got to give one of your Lady Huskies a shout-out, too. We've done that a couple times tonight, but how about Jalea down there?
Yeah, how about her, huh?
Playing football. Lopez, playing football with the boys.
She's been in a couple games, too.
Yeah, she's had some opportunity to play.
She's a tough kid.
So the Highliners go over and they talk about what they want to do, and the Huskies talk about what they want to do, and the Huskies would sure like a turnover right here, or at least force the turnover on downs. Widen out the field with 2 to the left, 2 to the right, and in motion goes Miller. And the handoff goes to Miller on the reverse. Just missing that one in the backfield was Trayton Malkin. He wishes he would have had it because Miller turns it into positive yardage.
Flag here. That's going to be a block in the back, I think. As Trayton came through, he got a little shove. And I think this might come back.
As Bryson Heck is pleading with the white hat, saying, please don't do that to me. They call it a hold.
He had his arm stretched out, so I mean, it was right in front of where Trayton was trying to tackle there or make an effort to get there.
Yeah. I saw Trayton fly by just a little bit behind. And we want to give a shout out to everybody: Tom and Betty Pollock, Dorothy Doctor, Chris and Christy Marr, Dave and Kathy Langenwalter, the Brewers in Morton, the Klostermans, Linda Langenwalter, Barry and Shelley Bauer, Vicki Glander, Geffrey's Dog Pound going, Greg McNary, Matt Doctor, Todd Good, Evan Abbey, Wyatt Cam, Lane and Paige Watland, Tanner Bickford, Jeannie, Ralphson Minot, and Lonnie Steffens. Thank you very much for shooting us a text message. Here we go, second and about 15. Maybe a little longer than that as Heck's going to roll. The pass goes up forward, and Miller, did he catch it? Nope, ball comes squirting out of there. And a good defensive play there by Omar Martinez. Haven't called his name all night tonight.
And I think if there isn't a collision there, Omar had his hands on that ball, and the receiver came in and kind of knocked that away. That's a good play by Omar. Just kind of playing center field there, stepping in front of it.
And you know what, Brian? The Huskies didn't have to waste a timeout on that one.
They did not, and here we are, third down situation. We'll see if they decide to put it in the air again and see if the Huskies can come up with a big stop.
Or if they choose to run to keep the clock moving.
And get a turnover on downs here.
Big third down here for the Highliners. Behind the sticks, it's a handoff to Borg. And he gets tripped up, but is he going to get it? And it's going to be so close. We'll see where they mark it.
He's going to be short, but
I think it's going to be a little short.
Third and a yard.
Because it's right up here, right in front of us.
It's going to be third and a yard. And again, they had him stopped about 3-4 yards short, but he just drugged the pile.
Unbelievable run by Borg, and he's going to stay down. I think that's him. As they signal in the trainer from the Valley City area, and Chantel Shute out there first, of course, as trainers help each other out there. So it's going to be fourth and short for the Highliners here late in the fourth quarter. 3:17 to go. We'll take an injury timeout, and we'll be right back after this break on Three Borders Sports Network.
At OSPTI, our focus is on each individual's therapy needs, whether it be for speech, occupational, or physical therapy services. I'm Becky, a physical therapist at OSPTI, and I love being able to provide that personal care to each person that we see with clinics in Breckenridge, Hankinson, and Fergus Falls. You don't have to travel very far from home. From infants to athletes to adults, you can request OSPTI to meet your therapy goals.
They have decided to measure. Both Brian and I agree up here. It looks like it's about a yard short.
I think they know it's short, but I think what they want to do is go over and get their spot right.
Exact spot.
When they take it back over to the hash mark.
Big Land and Ralph's going to stand in the way, so we aren't going to be able to see it from here. And the ball is short. And we'll see what they say. About a foot and a half, maybe?
Yep. And then they'll be able to pick that up and take it back over to the hash mark, and they'll have the correct spot.
Right thing to do.
Yeah, you want to mark it correct.
Yep. Also want to thank our sponsors, North Dakota State College of Science, Red River Communications, and Cable Channel 28, Mid-Dak Farmers Cooperative, Comdell Innovation, Carlson Family Insurance, First Community Credit Union, Farmers Union Insurance, and Kyle DeBreeze, OSPTI, Amanda Frederick State Farm Insurance, and yield advantage. And Miller and Associates and American Family Insurance. 4th down and 1. Actually, it's less than 1. And the Highliners going to go for it. So here you go. A big defensive stop needed by the Huskies.
Well, let's see if they can get another stop. They got one earlier here in the 4th quarter, and they're going to need one here.
That was Borg that went out with the injury. It is not Amon in the backfield. It's somebody else, and we got a timeout on the field here.
A timeout by Valley City. The clock started right when the ball was marked by the official. And the Highliners opt to take timeout, get everybody on the same page, make sure they know what they're running.
Caleb McLaughlin in at running back. Amon was not in there in the backfield, Brian. I was kind of surprised by that with Borg going out with the injury. Walked off under his own power, by the way, folks, but I was surprised we didn't see Amon in the backfield there.
Well, we'll have to see now. I'm sure on this Husky sideline, they're saying you do not go until you see the ball move.
Yep.
You're not going to give them a free 1st down here.
That would be huge.
You got to be ready to go, but you're going on the movement of the ball, and don't worry about the sound.
So a big stop needed defensively here on homecoming 2023 for the Huskies. Again in the backfield. McLaughlin right next to Heck.
And you might expect a bit of a long count here, a hard count by the Highliners. We'll see.
Big power line up there. Everybody's on the line of scrimmage. Just 2 receivers. And look at who steps back. Heck steps back
quick
like he's going to kick. And he does.
Yep, quick kick.
And that's going to land at the 10. And it's going to stop at about, oh boy, at the 2-yard line. My goodness.
Well played, Valley City.
Well played, Valley City. 98 yards to go.
That's why you got your timeout there. I think the coaches decided, hey, let's see if we can pin them. They haven't been able to move the football. We've been able to turn them over on downs. Our defense has done the work.
Exactly.
And with that adjustment of him stepping back, you knew the quick tick was coming and executed to the T as they pin the Huskies down to the, what is that, the 3-yard line?
2 or 3. It says the 2 on the scoreboard. I would almost agree with it. 2:58 to go, and we got to have a good drive here for the Huskies if you're a Husky fan.
Got to give yourself some room here.
Quick pass on the slant to Steffens is complete. Gets a little breathing room ahead to about the 6-yard line, so it'll be 2nd and about 5 or 6.
And that play is there. If you can get that ball out of Kubela's hands quickly, you can pick up 5 or 6.
On the defensive side out here is Jonah Harstead. Second and 6. Kubela. Blitz coming up the middle. Picked up by the Huskies. Pass down the edge. Just out of the reach as Braden Steffens was at the 40-yard line and just beyond him a little bit. Pass incomplete.
I don't think receiver and quarterback are on the same page there.
Will Schweer was on the blitz, but it was picked up there by the Huskies, so good job by the Huskies.
You definitely have one-on-one on the outside. Got a little safety help.
Both teams with 2 timeouts remaining. Split out wide to the right. I believe that's J.D. Gomez. Can't see the number. Double stack receivers here on the near side. In motion goes DeVries.
They're in zone. They're not in man.
Kubela is getting chased in the end zone and throws it up ahead. Pass incomplete. I think that was for DeVries, or was it Langenwalter? Can't tell.
I think it was.
Can't tell, folks. Sorry.
Langenwalter over there.
As dark as it is with the dark numbers on the Huskies jerseys.
I think it was Langenwalter.
Okay, so it'll be 4th down. And you don't want to turn the ball over here on downs this deep in your own territory late in the game.
Let's see, you got a little cushion here on the edges.
Could see that slant pass again.
Slant here.
And Kubela drops back. His pass across the middle, and it's hung on to at about the 15-yard line, enough for a 1st down. And I believe, who was that?
That was Langenwalter.
That was Langenwalter.
That was a big 1st down.
That was huge 1st down completion to Nick Langenwalter from Kubela. The clock winds. Huskies again confused on their setups, and here they are. Now they're set and good to go. 2-minute mark. He puts Langenwalter in motion. Snap with 1:52 to go. Kubla looks to his right. Now he's going to scramble to his left. Gets up to the 10, pulls it back down, and steps out of bounds. He saw big number 79 coming at him.
Yeah, good decision there. That stops the clock as well. Again, I mean, I know you have to go the length of the field, but get yourself some first down. You've got some short routes that you can work.
Once again, now the Huskies playing behind the sticks. It's 2nd and 12. Even though Kubla ran for that one, he did run out before the original line of scrimmage. As Gomez on the other side, stretching his calf muscle again. Kubla all alone in the backfield. DeVries in motion.
Huskies with 5 receivers.
Steps back. He's going to throw it across on the crossing pattern by DeVries there. We went in motion to the far side, came across the middle, and it was too high for him. So clock stop with 1:40 to go, 3rd and 12.
The goal here is to extend the drive. You have to get the first down. Again, you don't need to get it all here, 3rd and 13.
This time Langenwalter in motion to that slot position. Kubla drops back, looks to the right, and there's that screen pass across the middle. How did it get through there? Did it get caught, or what happened to it?
Hit the ground.
Wow, what a mess that was.
Threw that one off his back foot there.
Will Schwer was in on that one. Schwer. And now it is go time again. 2nd, 4th down of this series. Huskies converted on the first one. Clock is stopped on the incomplete pass. 10 seconds on the play clock. Valley City folks making some noise. Kubla drops back, scrambles forward. He could almost run if he can get around the corner, but he's going to throw it down. Pass intended on the far side.
And just out of bounds.
Oh,
man.
J.D. Gomez over there.
Was so close over there. And that's going to be a turnover on downs, and that will just about do it. Huskies do have 2 timeouts left, but with 1:27 to go,
it's going to be very close, yeah.
Going to make it difficult.
If I do my Minnesota math, they could get the ball back with just limited time. 40 seconds between. Isn't it 40? It goes on there in between, I think.
Correct.
And it's victory formation. As Heck steps back a couple yards and takes the knee. And a quick timeout here by the Huskies. So they set it up on 25 on the play clock, but I don't know if that's because there's a timeout there, Brian, or not. Anyway, just taking a look here again, folks. Next week here on Three Borders Sports Network, we want to thank all of our sponsors. Make sure you tell them thank you, folks. We appreciate everything that our sponsors do for us. We are greatly appreciative of that. And more of Nick Langenwalter family are watching from the big town of Hannaford. Hannaford, North Dakota, I said.
I don't know if I know where that
Campbell's.
is. Where's that at?
Up by Hannaford.
Up by Hannaford.
And another Langenwalter to the list. Karen, Nick's aunt, is watching. Hannaford. I know it's up north somewhere. Well, of course, we're in the furthest south part of North Dakota as there is, but
everything's up north from us.
That is true.
Except for Hankinson.
That is true. All right, I'm going to look it up quick for you here. I'll probably get it's in Griggs County.
That doesn't help me.
That doesn't help you? North Valley City, actually.
Oh, there we go. Now that helps me.
Victory formation. Heck steps back and That's a little dangerous when you kind of stand up like that. You should.
Well, I mean, he's just trying to run off a couple extra seconds, too.
Yeah, I get it.
You know, so.
But the Huskies crashed in on that one, and, you know, if you stand up too long, you could get hit. And, of course, there's a chance of a fumble there. So we'll take a quick break, and we'll come back with the last minute and 20 seconds here from Frank Verton Field. The Huskies trail the Highliners 14-10. Back after this.
Have you ever considered chiropractic for your family? Dr. Andrea and the staff at Hornstein Family Chiropractic love to see families. With 16 years of experience seeing brand new babies, pregnant women, toddlers, teens, athletes, she cares for your family like it's her family. Join Hornstein Family Chiropractic at 715 Dakota Avenue in Wahpeton, and we will help your family grow up healthy. Call 701-672-1300 for the next soonest available appointment, because at Hornstein Family Chiropractic is a family affair.
Thank you, Andrea.
I've been told Hannaford is by Cooperstown.
North of Daisy.
Yeah, okay.
That Daisy North. Ain't you ever heard of the Daisy?
I
North
have
Dakota?
not, no.
Yeah, Daisy's up there, too.
Is that by animals?
I don't know. See, now it was at 35 seconds was the play clock.
Yeah, there we go.
As often as we call football games, that's a number I never look for.
We don't pay attention to it very much.
No, I don't. So the Huskies do have a chance to get the ball back here. But again, it would be limited time. 18 seconds on the play clock. So it'll get the ball back with about 35 seconds or so. Not sure what the Highliners will do. Again, Heck going to go underneath center. And he might just run around. Nope, he's going to take the sack. Everybody falls down there, and Huskies will take the ball and get the ball with 34 seconds. So I was pretty close on my guess.
We'll see. I mean, anything can happen, right,
Anything can happen. You got Trayton Malk with speed.
We've seen stranger things. We saw, what was the last game that we did? Last home game we did. We saw, was it North?
Yes.
Go down the field with 1 minute to go.
Yes.
Just before the half.
Yep. That's right. You got a lot of speed on the field for the Huskies, and I'm sure the Highliners do too as well as they drop back to the 40-yard line. They're 20 yards almost off the ball.
Big cushion there.
Pass comes over to Malk, and he makes a spinning catch, breaks a tackle, 40-50, and we're going to have a lead by the Huskies on that pass completion to Trayton Malk. Holy cow, 78 yards. I see no flags. Touchdown, Huskies.
Do you believe that?
Do you believe in miracles, huh?
A little.
Man.
The game's not over yet, but you got a little Wahpeton miracle happening there. Holy buckets.
19 seconds. That play developed after 17 seconds. We mentioned Trayton's name here before that play, Brian.
Well, if you're going to get it to somebody, you get it to your playmaker and you get it to your speed. Got behind the defense.
Wow.
And just had to get by one. And once he turns on the Jets, there is no catching him. And now here we are. They're going to go for one here to make it a 3-point game.
Because we have seen Valley City attempt field goals. So this is a big kick for the foreign exchange student. Kubla holds. Snap. Kick. Up. Hits the crossbar.
And bounces out. That's
bounces
a tough
forward.
One.
Oh.
So now
anything can happen.
So are you going to kick this thing deep? Are you going to go back to your squib kick? What are you going to do here? I think you need to try and make the Highliners have to go as far as they can on this field. And if the Huskies get out of here with the win, I think the Highliners might go back and rethink that last possession.
So many thoughts going through my mind, Brian, as a play-by-play guy. You know, the knees that were take a knee on the victory formation did not work. I mean, how many times could you hit the middle with Borg or Almond?
Well, the way that they've run the ball, I think that they could have easily, not say easily picked up a first down, but had the opportunity to pick up a first down.
Yeah.
But on the same hand, the number of turnovers that they had in the first half, they didn't want to take a risk of turning the ball over and giving the ball back to the Huskies with a lot of time left.
And they stopped them all half long.
Correct. And they had, their defense has done a great job here in the second half. So you say, okay, hey, you know what? We'll give it back to you. You got 34 seconds. Do what you can do. We've been able to stop you. But you know what they say about the prevent defense? Sometimes it can prevent you from winning. And they were well off, 20 yards back.
They were.
And again, it gives the opportunity for the Huskies to get the ball in their playmakers' hands, and they go to the house. And now the Huskies going to have to try and lean on their defense and get out of here with the win on homecoming.
78-yard swing pass to Trayton Malk. Made a circling catch underneath it, and he just broke into the free and ran. And this one, he's going to kick it and pooch it down at about the 30-yard line, and it gets covered up by Shape down at the 28-yard line. And Highliners will have 18 seconds to try and do something to match it. Remember, a field goal could win it.
Yeah, go down right away. Save yourself. Give yourself as much time as possible. And now you're going to see the Huskies in a bit of a cushion. Highliners do have 2 timeouts.
That's right.
And you don't want to give up too much yardage here, especially with them having 2 timeouts.
Again, the Huskies, now we just talked about it here. The Highlanders were 20 yards back off the ball. Now the Huskies doing the same thing.
And nobody gets behind you here, Joe.
Cannot let that happen. And the snap. This quick screen pass over to the left side. And going out of bounds with it was Miller with a gain of about 7 or 8 yards, and 5 seconds comes off the clock.
This is what I talked about, Joe, where you don't have to throw the ball down the field. Okay, you can get to the outside, you can use those sidelines, go short, get out of bounds, and save your timeouts.
I just wish I could read numbers, folks, because it's so dark here on these dark numbers. I know Omar Martinez is back there. J.D. Gomez is back there.
Yeah, Steffen's back there as well.
And Jackson DeVries deep. They're all standing at the 50-yard line. Ball at the 30.
You got Langenwalker back there as well.
Now Heck looks over to the left side again. Pass complete, and quickly out of bounds on the other side goes Connor Sewer.
He only got enough time here for 2 more plays. And now they're going to start to throw the ball down the field. The whole field is open here with the timeouts, and also the first down will stop the clock.
See what they do if they try to go to the middle. But if you go to the middle and you run with the ball, that's going to burn clock.
You have to go down right away.
1st and 10. Snap. Heck drops back. He's going to look deep. Steps forward. And he throws an air ball. And it's going to be up. And it's going to be incomplete. And Omar Martinez did the right thing. And the clock expires. Omar Martinez just let it drop. Don't take the chance. And the Huskies are going to come away, my goodness, with a 16-14 victory on homecoming 2023. How about that, B-Dub?
You couldn't ask for a better game, and you couldn't ask for a better win for the Huskies here on homecoming to come from behind when it looked like the Highliners had the game in hand. They get the miracle play, their own Wahpeton miracle, and Trayton Malk comes up big, taking it to the house and getting out of here with the win on homecoming.
Just a well-played game by both teams here. We'll be back with our Three Borders Sports Network post-game show coming up next. Again, the Huskies victorious 16-14 on a come-from-behind win. We'll talk more about it right after these messages.
Here at the Amanda Frederick State Farm Agency, we do our best to make insurance a little less insurance-y for you. Hi, this is Amanda, your local State Farm agent. You've probably seen our team out and about volunteering in the community, participating in local events, and just doing our all-around best to support and encourage a healthy, vibrant community. Stop into our office sometime and find out why we've been consistently voted best insurance agency in the Valley and why State Farm has been a trusted household name in insurance for 100 years.
Interstate Engineering, our business is about connections. We connect people to water, communities to counties, and counties to the rest of the world. Our work connects main streets to interstates, and yesterday with the potential of tomorrow. With over 40 years of connecting, our experience and expertise are thanks to the clients we have earned, the trust we have built, and the connections we have made. Interstate Engineering, the professionals you need, the people you trust.
Welcome back, everybody, to Three Borders Sports Network. What a game from behind. The Huskies get the ball back. I think it was 38 seconds. I didn't write that down, Brian.
34 seconds.
34 seconds, that's right. 34 seconds left to go in the game. The Huskies get the ball back with no timeouts. And, my goodness, a 78-yard swing pass to Trayton Malk turns into the Wahpeton miracle.
I mean, really, no reason for the Huskies to get that ball back. If the Highliners execute a couple plays there and try and advance the ball, try and maybe pick up a first down, you made the Huskies burn their timeouts, but you just left them too much time. 34 seconds with the big playmakers. Then you go into the prevent, and that cost you. Trayton Malk taking it right down the sideline. I don't. I don't know if I've seen a better finish on homecoming for the Huskies, who are 1-4, to take down the 4-1 Highliners. It's a good victory for the Huskies. It's a good victory for the school on homecoming. I think it's going to be a happy homecoming dance tomorrow night for the Wahpeton Huskies.
It's going to be something, I'm sure. And the Highliners fall to 4-2. Dejected group walking off the field right now. They did not expect to come into Wahpeton and lose that one, but Wahpeton with a come-from-behind victory. And you can see Coach Gilbertson down there in your camera shot there by Chad Affield. Coach Gilbertson just animated down there. I'm sure that's a fun speech to have down there on that one, I bet.
Well, you know he's a guy. He's a never-give-up guy, and that proves it right there. You just never give up until the clock has zeros on it. And the Huskies didn't hang their head. You know, you don't have much time left. It's easy to just say, hey, you know what, we don't have a chance here. But you play the thing till the end, and if it's not evident there, I don't know what is.
Well, I hope nobody shut it off here when it was getting late in the game, because if you did, you missed a great finish here. I did do one text message here that said it was a great finish, and it was a fun-to-watch game, so it was a great finish here. Again, the Huskies victorious 16-14. And first half, we ended up 10-0 here. The Huskies, Blasquez kicked a field goal, and then it was the third quarter. Borg had a 6-yard run, and then a 40-yard pass to Miller from Heck, made it 14-7 after the kick was good by Heck. And then at 19 seconds remaining, a 78-yard swing pass to Trayton Malk, and the kick fails. It was a 16-14 finish.
Yeah, I mean, just a great game all around. I mean, I think, you know, the Huskies kind of controlled the first half. Highliners had some turnovers that cost them big in the first half. And then their defense answered in the second half. You know, and until the last play there, you know, they had kept the Huskies out of the end zone. And the Huskies in the second half kind of shot themselves in the foot with penalties. And the Highliners were able to take advantage of it. But like I said, no quit in the Huskies. No. And just kind of stuck with it, and give yourself an opportunity. Kubala with a great show of the arm strength there, and Trayton able to pull that thing in and finish it off with his legs.
That was a crazy finish there for the Huskies, and the Highliners suffer a tough one here at the Huskies homecoming game 2023. Okay, next week we're going to take a look at the calendar. We got Wahpeton volleyball. They're finally back at home, taking on the West Fargo Packers on Tuesday night. Then on Wednesday, Brian, we're back with our coaches show after a 2-week
show, and I think Coach Gilbertson will be a happy Coach Gilbertson, and he'll have a lot to talk about.
2-week hiatus, and our Comdale Innovation Play of the Week. We might have saw a nominee here tonight. So
yeah,
you never know.
There is potential. Yep. There is potential.
And then Breck football coming back next Friday. They'll be at home taking on New York Mills. So there's our schedule on Three Borders Sports next week, everybody. Again, the Huskies homecoming 2023 victorious 16-14 over the Highliners. For our camera operators, Chad Affield and Jack Barton. For Brian Watson, I'm Joe Schreiner. Good night, everybody. And again, congratulations to the Huskies. Come from behind, homecoming win 16-14. We'll see you next week, folks.